Hello, my genes above 18. You will notice that today's episode is, in fact, a New Year's episode. We recorded this weeks ago in advance, actually the day of Tom's accident. So that's why you're seeing this. We kind of did it in advance, and this is before he was injured. So it'll be weird that you'll see this as a New Year's thing. But yeah, what do you think, Nadav?
Yeah, we decided to just rearrange the order of some of these just to, I feel like it'd be weird to see Tom healthy, then not healthy, then healthy, then not healthy. So
this is true.
Yeah, so we're giving you a little New Year's treat a couple weeks ahead in advance.
A couple weeks, and you'll get to see what Tommy looks like now next week. It's pretty wild. All right, enjoy this episode. Bye, guys.
When you put your hands on me, I was like, oh, something's about to break.
We're supposed to say it because I don't think it was legal.
I think I'm kind of past that now because...
You're broken.
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed to see it. I still don't think I need to see it.
That was even worse the second time because I knew what was coming.
Thank God I've come in here to clean this bitch up a bit.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Squarespace. I cannot say enough good things about Squarespace. I've used Squarespace many times to build websites because I've used every other platform. I'm not a programmer. I don't know HTML. You don't have to when you use Squarespace. Everything is intuitive. It's just so easy to use. The templates are beautiful. They're clean. Everything is designed for, people looking at your website on mobile devices. Make a blog. Why don't you put your family photos up there? Why don't you make your event website with Squarespace? I can't say enough good things. I even taught my 74-year-old dad how to use Squarespace. And let me tell you, if he can do it, you can do it. E-commerce functionality that lets you sell anything online. It's customizable. Built-in search engine optimization, which is important for people trying to find you. Free and secure hosting, nothing to patch or upgrade ever, and 24/7 award-winning customer support. Go to squarespace.com/mom for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use the offer code MOM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Saatva. Go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit and get $225 off your mattress purchase.
Okay, you come.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy Jew hairs, everybody.
It's right here. We're about to take it in to 2021. I got to tell you, I'm a little bummed that we couldn't extend 2020 because this year has ripped and I wish it never ended.
Yeah. Tom, every time people on the internet will be like, oh, 2018 sucked. And remember those times? And it would be because like their favorite movie didn't win the Oscar or something. And they're like, like this year truly sucked donkey balls.
This is a really cool year. There's
such a big way.
The funny thing was, I don't know if, I'm not like a numerologist or super into numbers, but I always thought, this sounds really, like when we were coming into this year, it sounds really cool.
Exciting.
Like 2020. It sounds cool. And it felt like it was going to be just another year.
And a 0 and a 2 and a 0.
2020. It sounds...
It's a round number.
Sounds dope,
Yeah.
And then the year started, it was cool.
Yeah.
I remember February. February was cool.
That was a good time. January, you were, Nadav came back from China around January.
Where he ate snake.
Where you ate snake.
And bats. And then, let's see, early March. I remember March, I think 7th, I was in Las Vegas. And did a show at the Mirage. I think, Josh Potter and I did it. And it was really fun, man. It was really fun. I had a contract at the Mirage.
That was neat.
To do like a bunch of weekends there.
Yeah.
And so it was the first one. I was like, this is so fun. And Rogan was there. We went out to dinner. We saw some UFC fight, and then flew back from that. And that weekend, end of the following week, I was supposed to do a show at the store, and that's when they pulled the plug on Life.
Yeah. March 7th was my last show at the Ice House. It was bonkers. It was so much fun. It was the most fun I've had. And I remember I went to see our doctor, Dr. Dick, and I had a physical And I go, hey, I'm thinking about going to Dallas tomorrow. What do you think of that with this virus? And he goes, that's the stupidest question I've ever heard. I go, what about London? I'm supposed to go to London in a month. What about that? He goes, that's the second dumbest question I've ever heard.
It's pretty great, right?
And that was it. That was the end of my life. Do you know that yesterday I was actually trying to remember what our lives were like before this? And I had a hard time remembering.
Was the doctor like...
Are you retarded?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It was...
It's been kind of crazy. And you know what? I go through this year, I cycle through different ways of dealing with it. I go through alcohol, pot, food, sleep, exercise temporarily. And then
jacking it.
You J or D a lot?
Sometimes.
What were you doing?
No, it's like it's all those emotions. I mean, eating, sleeping. I didn't really get into booze. I definitely got into edibles more.
Yeah.
Then I had big exercise kicks, and then yeah.
It was the roller coaster of not being able to do stand up.
Yeah, that was the worst part. Violent fantasies. Wishing I could hurt people, trying to hurt people.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, "What's your problem?" I'm like, "I don't get to do stand up, bitch. Your fucking problem."
Yeah, that's the biggest loss is definitely stand up. It was horrible. I was, I had this whole great tour plan. I was going to follow Bauhaus.
Whole bunch of stuff, man.
I had a whole bunch of stuff.
But here's the thing. I don't want this to be a bummer. We're actually excited to take in the new year.
That's right. We're going to butt fuck the shit out of 2020.
There you go.
Butt fuck it to death.
And we're going to make their 2020's anus prolapse. And we're going to make 2021 kiss it and then take it over and come into the next year.
That's right.
This year's going to fuck so hard, you're going to wish it was 2022. And I'll tell you this, I do want to express genuine gratitude, though, for amazing fans. You guys made this like an incredible community where we look forward to doing these podcasts every week. The live shows completely blew our minds.
So much fun. Well, that is the blessing in the skies, if you will, was that I feel as though we got closer with the YMH family.
Yeah.
I feel as though, when all this stuff first hit the fan, I remember very clearly you and I walking around our neighborhood when the orders came down that we were to be quarantining and staying in our homes. And our first reaction, you and I, was to go, we need to do a show.
Yeah.
We need to make a show now and address what's happening and get together with our community in a weird way. And Sam Tripoli came on, and who was the actress? The adult
Alexis Fox. She was excellent, man.
And she was amazing.
Dr. Alexis Fox. She was fantastic. And then we did that. And also it's funny because our main concern, we immediately were like, well, you can't do stand up. And they're like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then the next thing we were just like, how do we keep doing the podcast? Because
scary.
At least here they were like, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. So we brought all kinds of equipment to our home. We were going to have a mobile setup.
Yeah, we didn't know what the fuck was going to happen.
But anyway, we're here, we're gay, and we're going to live long. So because HIV doesn't kill you anymore. So now let's play an opening clip to take you in to 2021 with an unstable man in a parking lot. One of the staples of this show. Here we go.
Okay, why you keep putting your black hookers on me, playing me like a rapist in these streets, bud?
What?
Why are you keep putting your rapists on me, Mr. KKK? Now your hooker is playing a game at the bus stop across the street. She's a nasty hooker, sir. She's in the gang, so why you keep putting your hookers on me? What's up, rat-ass Uncle Tom, nigger? This shit is big time!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Meow.
That guy was pretty cool.
What I liked about it, Tom, is
there
that
was, to be clear,
so many moments. Yeah.
There was a big word in there, but I think that he is of the persuasion where he could say it. He had the voice like that.
You think you can tell by his voice that he was of what?
He's black.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy speaking.
What do you think?
Right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's still, I mean, it wasn't like cool. He wasn't like a chill guy saying it.
And do you think there really was a hooker?
I do think that the white guy looked like he looked like extra crackery.
Yeah.
And like he didn't belong wherever he is. Like he seems out of place. He's like.
And now I don't trust white people as much as I used to.
Oh, really? What happened?
I feel like this year, I have a bigger distrust of like crackery white people.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, I'm just saying that he just seems like
Maybe
a real.
Donald Trump ruined it for me.
Really?
Yeah, like I hate the man a lot more than I used to. Oh, Gavin Newsom. That's why. Because like watching him.
That's a real pivot from Donald Trump.
Right. But it's because I was really thinking about Newsom.
Oh.
How he's telling us.
Don, you're back in the fold.
You're
Go
back
ahead.
in the fold. You're fine.
Yeah.
Remember he was like tweeting that we should be wearing our masks in between taking bites for Thanksgiving, and then
He's
he
a
was
real
at a
fuckhead.
restaurant
Yeah.
indoors eating. I'm like,
Yeah. I hope that this year haunts his political aspirations.
I hope so too.
I do. I really do. I hope that Newsom, because it's obvious he wants to be president and will run.
Ew.
And I hope it doesn't work out. I hope that your dream is crushed.
For the new year. And
Fuck you.
That's our prediction for 2021. That's one of the many predictions that we have.
Was what?
For 2021, that you'll crush his political career.
I will?
Wishing
No, I don't.
the hoax on him.
I won't. I'm not doing anything
But
to
that
you.
your hoax, your hex wish. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Not hoax. Hex.
Yeah. Yeah. Public enemy number one.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Gavin Newsom. Yeah, this guy though in the parking lot, pretty cool because I think the white guy is just sitting there and like I think it's like not the neighborhood he lives in.
Yeah.
And that guy is like, "What are you doing, man? Trying to get hooked?" Maybe he is like
I think he
eyeballing,
is.
like waiting for a hooker or something.
Yeah.
But it's always cool. Like he's definitely like ruining whatever moment that guy was gonna have. Like that guy's like, all right, I'm going to this neighborhood, and then this guy's like videotaping him, like, hey, Mr. Klansman.
So
You're like,
annoying. Well, this is kind of a Fed smoker move.
Yeah.
To just,
Mr. KKK.
Yeah. Is this a new Fed smoker?
And also, like, to be a white guy in a parked car and have a black guy be like, Mr. KKK, you're like, can I just be alone?
I know.
You know, he's like, I don't want you to say that any louder.
Well, it would be so offensive too if someone said that to you. Wouldn't you be
Of course.
so hurt? You're like, wait a minute, I'm
Of course.
totally not, guys.
Of course, there's more.
Man, y'all is retarded in Memphis. Don't nobody see y'all playing with a mentally ill man on KKK. KKK steady putting his hook on me, playing at that damn bus stop over there. Yeah. Putting this nasty yeast infection hook on me, broke hooker. Sucking on the fake gang member's dick.
What?
They y'all playing the game, folks. This shit ain't nothing but a game, people. In these Memphis streets. They are playing the game, folks.
Yeah.
Broke hooker, broke G-ho hooker, playing with me at the bus stop.
And how about that poor hooker?
With the KKK.
Leave her alone. She's
They are
trying to
playing the game, folks.
Yeah. I mean, first of all,
He's reading into this.
What an accent. That's a Memphis swag on that. But also the I realized that the lady's just waiting for the bus. I mean, she's not-
That's true. I don't think that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm beginning to
She's not
think
a
he's
hooker.
reading into the situation.
I'm beginning to think that he's a little unstable.
Yeah, me too.
This is not.
And I don't like his camera work either. I don't care for it.
No,
it's a little
not good cinematography.
too herky jerky.
Yeah, it's same.
all over
She's
the
a
place.
nasty hooker, sir.
Hooker, sir.
Yeah.
What a beautiful clip to start the new
Your
year
hooker
off.
is playing a game at the bus stop across the street. Man, y'all is retarded.
So, yeah, pretty cool.
Nice.
So let's, before we jump into 2021, recap some of the most exciting and fun things that happened here on Your Mom's House this year. We really, really had huge year. amazing things happened, amazing drops and clips. Of course, one of the most horrific things that happened is that the man that so many look to as an inspiration and as a leader, really one of the flagship people that has come from this show.
How do you get a job here, there fuckface?
Is allegedly dead. You remember that we were all stunned to learn on I think it was in February, wasn't it, like right before this, end of February, that Fed Smoker, episode 538, it says here, and there's the Chomobile, died on the side of the road in Arizona. I'm not sure if that was the correct date, but I felt like it was before, February 12th. Look at that. That's when it came out.
And at least he died hydrated because he's got that jug of water in
I don't think that's water, but the
it's not.
The theories have continued since his alleged passing that he's still out there and that he might be the origin of the virus, that he might have the cure within him. And the cool thing is because he started 38 YouTube accounts, there's never an end to the amount of footage we have of Conald E. Peterson. And we will honor him. We will protect him, and
rest in peace.
We will absolutely keep bringing the best of Conald to you through this show.
Touching my camera through the fence, you faggot.
So he's
he's a special cool guy that, I feel like 2020 was also the year of the cool guy. There were so many memorable cool guys, and the Fed Smoker Elaine was a different one. He was more about confronting police, finding chomos, going out there, getting into
getting the stamp on your face, and keeping communities safe by harassing those who are minding their own business. Like, he really did it all.
But the one that really captured my heart and my imagination of all the cool guys was Norman Pig Tits Somerton.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah.
I don't think I'd never seen anybody like him. And we've covered a lot of cool guys on this show.
We
don't
sure
get me
have,
wrong.
yeah.
But there was nobody quite like him because he was so pure in his love of fetish.
Nobody like him.
Nobody.
Pig with tits.
Yeah.
No one ever said that before.
Nobody.
These titties, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Robert Paul Champagne also carries that type of passion for what he's into.
But Norm was like a real gift.
Poutine.
Yeah, and we actually remember, let me see if we can.
Poutine makes me smile every time.
Hello, deviants.
Yeah.
It is Pig Norman Somerton in his tit cups. Been in these babies for 7 hours now.
7 hours.
Look at these things. Man.
I mean, this guy, as many of you discovered, is a real outlier. I mean, this guy, he's so hardcore into this lifestyle that, you're drawn, of course, you see the tats, and then you see the tits and the cups, and then he evolved into getting the crazy pig tattoo on his head, which is actually beautiful artwork. We actually had the tattoo artist on the...
That's right, Tom. We did interview him.
Yeah, we talked to him, and then Norm... So the handle on Instagram is DINYERO, Derek Young, DINYERO. He's the one who did Norm's tattoos. He also then got a cock sucking, a pig eating a rooster, right? Like a pig sucking a cock, essentially, on the side of his head. Enormous. And then Norm would go through these
enormous
like spirals, right?
Yeah.
This cyclical behavior where he would pig out on his deviance, and then he would feel shame and go away and go to church. And
it's almost as though he was in his own quarantine year.
Yeah.
Because I feel that I go through those exact same spirals of overeating, over drinking, and then I sleep too much, and then I rein it in, and
it's all very relatable. It's just, except that his is just more, it's on display and
fetish,
it's more like in hyperdrive.
Wait, what gear is that?
That's definitely 6th gear. Yeah, he's
and also
imagine a pig with tits.
I can't.
Well, it's time to take him off and have a shower because Pig is starting to stink.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy.
Sweet man. Oh. Oof, look at those. I like to see them without the cups. Like, I wonder what, I'd like a before shot.
Look at these titties, eh? Look at these titties. Titty, 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 titty.
Yeah, the Rebier did that on the song.
Hanging on to them. I'm not hanging on to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing but a rancid piece of bacon.
He is a rancid piece. And I love that he's self-aware. He knows what he's into.
Yeah. He's awesome.
This is the year, too, that I had learned about tit cups. I'd never seen them before. I'd never experienced them. And then we ordered an entire set.
We got first we got the cheapies. We got the Costco cups.
Didn't know. I ordered them on Amazon.
And it was like, and then we were like, let's break out the plastic and get some real fucking tit cups, some industrial European tit cups.
I had ordered them from Germany.
Yeah.
And I spent about almost $1,000 on those tit cups.
I did not know that, but worth every penny.
Well, and it's a write-off. You know, it's a business expense.
Yeah. I don't know what accounting will say, but tit cups. Yeah, they didn't ask like, hey, are these for your show or are these personal? They were just like, oh, they like their tit cups. But yeah, it was amazing, to have those tit cups here. Now, for me personally, it's no question that my absolute favorite part of this entire year was.
Let me see all that gum.
I had a feeling.
Finding Leo, Ed Asner.
I knew it.
You got that beautiful mouth.
Yeah, I so fell in love with this guy. I love these videos. I love the drops. I love the story.
Mm.
It's
a love story.
The only sad part was knowing that he was also no longer with us, because I would love to have talked to this guy.
Yeah.
But these videos were amazing.
Right before you come, I'll swallow if I want to. I have no problem swallowing.
Man.
I'd stop for a minute and I'd put a big hickey on your inner thigh there and just suck on that and make it nice and red.
Yeah.
Let you remember me after I'm gone.
Oh man,
Jesus.
I would watch these videos at home.
I know.
I would hit up Nadav, like, send me this, send me that, send me the video file of this, and then because the thing is, to me, what excites me the most is it's kind of like it's ridiculous video, but the clarity of what he's saying, and then because I love audio drops. And like the first time I saw this, I was like, oh, we just hit a gold mine. There's just so much, it's like it.
And also too, might I say that at first blush, sometimes these clips take time to breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a fine wine.
The
first time we saw Robert Paul Champagne, you're like, there's just a weird guy.
You're just blown away by it, and you don't get into the little nuances of what makes it great.
Like an onion, and then you peel back layers and layers, and now there's Who's Mark,
right?
And when is he coming up in May, and
then you get like the whole, just the aesthetic craziness of like a guy wearing a headset, who's like in his 60s and shirtless and overweight, and the way that he sex talks,
It's not going to get hard till I'm ready to come.
He's too explicit.
Come on, Mark, don't be stingy
with your cum.
Yeah, why would he be stingy with cum? Like, who's going to hold back when they're ejaculating? Like,
hey, you got a big dick?
Well, it's normal size.
Okay, and then you see it, and it's not.
It's not that big.
It's not that
well, and
that
don't
big.
forget the great music to come this year. The many songs devoted.
Well, that's the thing, is that
Asner.
this led to one of the real hits of the year. Let me see if that
There's
one is.
so many hits.
Don't Be
this
Stingy
year.
by Hen Dog.
You listen to this so many
Oh,
times.
so many times. And I used to get tagged in so many stories.
Kissing you and holding you
every
and
time.
caressing you and
I'll tell you in a
with your
minute.
titties.
Yeah, see, he's got a...
Your balls in my mouth. Put your balls in my mouth. Make you just come and come and come and come and come and come and fill my mouth
up.
Yeah, I'll swallow if I want to. Yeah, I'll swallow if I want to. Put a big hickey on your inner thigh there and make it nice and red. Well, it's normal size. It's not that big. It's not that big.
So every time I got tagged in a story, somebody would be in their car listening to this song, and they record it, and they'd always have their girl with them. and they would show the girl who was like, God.
I know.
Like the girl's driving. She's like, turn this off.
Story of my life. Because you and no lie, like this is not an exaggeration. You did play that song on a loop in our house.
I got obsessed
with the kids around in the car. It was like
know.
constant Ed Asner.
Yeah.
You really were taken with him.
Yeah.
And I think what I was taken most by is his literalness and his lack of flowery language. Like he's so literal with his sex talk that it's like you're buying insurance.
Let me see all that gum.
Yeah, like who says that? Who would ever? I don't know. I mean,
and then he also had the orgasm of the year. You know?
Oh, I can feel it. Oh, that's gonna be good.
And I love. Here's the thing. The other element of why I love that this clip upsets people. You know, like I love
that's the other part.
that somebody's like, I was enjoying things until you did that. That's always a fun thing too.
I know it is fun for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't get it as much joy ruining people's days as you do.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Yeah, I'm more of a Norm Summerton team where I like to uplift people. I like the gross out stuff. I like to gross people out.
This could fall into that category.
Now I will say that Ed Asner's orgasm put next to Robert Paul Champagne's the
Oh right, yeah.
Actually, Quiero. Remember, he goes Quiero.
Oh, sure.
That one was even better.
Right.
That's where it spits.
Yeah. That
is so vile.
Well, it's not
That's where it
nice.
spits.
I'll tell you, it's really not a nice sound. But yeah, I mean, I could listen to it over and over
you did.
and over and over. Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah, it's really good. God, I was looking for the one you just mentioned, but I can't find it. Is it here?
What, Robert
Oh,
Paul?
here.
The But imagine him saying,
Quiero.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna come now.
I love that one. Now, I think why I like that one so
Yeah.
much more
Yeah.
is that he thinks that that's sexy because he.
Robert is sure that it's sexy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
And Ed Asner has no perception that it's sexy.
He has no
doesn't
game
care.
because you know why? Leo here hasn't been sexually active, like participating.
Yeah.
Hasn't been with people, men, in maybe like a decade or more. So
Yeah.
his all his like game. The reason it's so like elementary is because he hasn't engaged.
Right.
So that's why he's like, I'll massage your asshole. Come. You come. Like, that's why he's like, I don't know. Those are the things that you do, right?
Yeah, he's such a military guy about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Which makes sense because he was in the military,
yeah.
so that makes sense. The
Very
military,
much. Military.
Massage your little
massage,
hole.
Yeah.
like it is. Ugh. But Robert Paul, I just like because he's such an old queen, and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm
He's the
familiar
best.
with that kind of gay guy.
Yeah.
Like who's just all in. Like he's so into
I'm
being
gonna
gay.
put this in your mouth, and you're gonna have to suck it dry. You're gonna just suck it dry, Mark. You got that beautiful mouth.
God. And this one too does remind me of my father-in-law. So there is that layer.
My dad?
Yeah. This is imagine Top Dog talking nasty.
Well, he would exactly do this.
Yeah.
He would exactly do this. First of all, if my mom died tomorrow, my dad the next day would have a headset and would be in a chat room and be like, let me see those tits. Yeah. Oh, you got nice boobs. Can I see your bush?
Yeah.
Okay, want me to jerk it right here? Yeah, it would be the exact
Yeah.
same thing. I agree.
Give it to me, Mark. Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good.
Anyway, one of my absolute favorite moments of the year.
Thank you. Continue supporting restaurants in your community safely. There are thousands of restaurants open for delivery on DoorDash that need your patronage now more than ever. Support your favorite restaurants using DoorDash. I love DoorDash. It's very easy. It's an app you put on your phone. and it brings you the food that you're craving right now, right to your door. And ordering is so easy. You simply open the DoorDash app, you choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery drop-off setting. They have over 300,000 partners in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, and you can support your local go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory. Many of your favorite local restaurants are still open for delivery. Just open DoorDash app, select your favorite local restaurant, and your food will be left at your door. I love it. Support local restaurants, you guys. Right now, our listeners can get $5 off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code MOM. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code MOM. Don't forget, that's code MOM for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. This holiday season, more people will be mailing stuff than ever before, and that means the post office is going to be busy. And who's got time for that stuff? And frankly, who even wants to go to the post office? Who wants to wait in line anymore? I don't. I haven't in years because of Stamps.com. I started using them several years ago when we started Your Mom's House to mail out merchandise, and I learned how easy it was. You go to the website, you sign up, and you can print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package right there in the comfort and safety of your own home. And now, I love Stamps.com so much, and now they have UPS. Boom! It's fantastic. It's the most perfect thing for your business, for your personal life. Why do you want to go to the post office just to buy stamps when you can get it right online? Stamps.com. Stamps.com, 5 cents off every first class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail, up to 62% off UPS shipping rates. Don't spend a minute of your holiday season at the post office this year. Sign up for Stamps.com instead. There's no risk with my promo code MOM. You get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitment or contracts. Go to Stamps.com. Click at the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in MOM. That's Stamps.com. Enter MOM. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again. You know what women like? I know what they like because I am a lady. I like fresh, hairless, good scented nuts, good scented balls. I like a guy that takes pride in his hygiene and his grooming. That's why I'm so thankful for Manscaped, because they have made my Tommy's junk delicious. I mean, it was okay before, but now it's fantastic. Let me tell you, Manscaped is here to give you a fresh start in 2021 with their Perfect Package 3.0 that has all the right tools for the job. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the Lawnmower 3.0. This waterproof and skin-safe trimmer will reduce nicks to your 2 best friends. I love it. I love this damn trimmer. The 3rd generation trimmer even has a light to give you the glow up you need in 2021. The Crop Preserver is an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. How great is that? Listen, a woman can appreciate beautifully kept balls. So get that. Get the anti-chafing boxer briefs. Get 20% off plus free shipping by going to manscaped.com/mom. Get 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/mom. That's 20% off with free shipping by going to manscaped.com/mom. And Happy New Year to your balls, gentlemen.
What's another incredible one? This was fantastic. Taylor Tomlinson, who is a great comedian, had her Quarter Life Century special came out.
Quarter Life Crisis.
Quarter Life Crisis came out early. I think it was at the beginning
Netflix,
of this. I know, yeah, Netflix.
Beginning of the year.
Just absolutely killing it. Came on here, and we ended the episode. Right? Yeah, it came out in February. Quarter Life Crisis. We ended the episode with that RPC banger that I think Fart Simpson and who did he collaborate with? Was it Mr. Clavicles?
It was just Fart Simpson.
It was just Fart Simpson? But when they did the video portion. So Fart Simpson did the song and then they did a video together. But Taylor, you could tell when because it's really intense and you forget that is like normal here. Right? So
well, we don't often have other ladies in the
yeah.
studio.
So Taylor was like, a fan song, and then it's like big black cocks, and she's like her Fart Simpson, aka DJ Skull Vomit, created this song, RPC OnlyFans banger. So it's gonna take us out. Hope you enjoy it, and see you next. Look at Taylor's face.
Black cocks, big black fucking cocks, big black cocks. Rape is hard dick, baby. Big black cocks, big black fucking cocks.
You're like, yeah.
And you're like, this is my friend.
Ride my ass like a horse, yeah.
Not a lot of head bobbing.
I wanna suck you, we're gonna fuck you.
Tongue.
Ride my ass like a horse, yeah. We motherfuckers are nasty. Let's fuck. You like the fuck come my face, man. Cocksucker camera. Motherfucker's hot, man. Oh, yeah. Go team, go, man. Use his fucking hole, man. Yeah. Where the fuck? Let's fuck, baby. Officer, come done here, man. Spray paint my fucking body, man.
She's like, what?
Yeah, and then she was like, cool, is this over? But she was great. She was great.
Yeah,
it was just funny to
hung
see
in
somebody.
there.
And then it makes you realize, you're like, oh, yeah, like that's not a normal song.
It's not a normal song. It's a
really good song, though.
Yeah.
Fucking Fart Simpson, man.
They're so talented, all the people that contribute to this.
Yeah.
Hen Dog really had a great year with us as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's do the other.
Fart Simpson. I mean, if you guys didn't catch the live show, we did a piece on him, so you guys get to see his process.
Episode 558 may have had the banger of the year. Certainly that won over so many people, and that was Grass Kingdoms.
Oh, come on, man. Best moment.
Googling, I hope he finds it. Nitdog is Googling, looking for you. Hurry up and find that shit, you fucking Jew. Nitdog is Googling, Nitdog is Googling, Nitdog
Oh,
is
so good.
looking for you. Nitdog is Googling, Nitdog is Googling. Hurry up and find that shit, you fucking Jew.
Man, the first time I heard that, it was such
So
a release. I was like, oh man, all my rage is gone. It was so funny.
It was perfect because Nadav was Googling, and the first time you played it,
Yeah.
you found the best moment.
558
on the show.
is the episode. 558.
And that was so funny.
Yeah.
What a great song.
Great song. Anything else here?
And your Googling has not gotten any better despite that song.
It's true.
Nadav.
A couple of your favorite talks.
Yeah. So, in the world of TikToks,
Which was a whole new lane that came this year.
Right. Well, actually, it was last year.
Was
I
it?
began. Yes.
Oh, wow.
2019 is when we had such great hits as Apes Grace. Do you ever
that's
worry that
right.
you're retarded and no one was telling you? Well, it's true.
It's true.
And Captain Marcel came in 2019. This year we had the King, obviously, the King of the Queens Above 18. We had some Indian weddings. We had some other, stuff.
Really great ones.
But there have been a couple of talks that have really stuck with me. The first one is this gentleman. I mean, I say this around the house.
You say it all the time.
Just listen to the verbiage, and I just love it. I love this guy.
Imagine being allergic to peanuts. Bitch, if you don't grow the fuck up.
It just makes me laugh.
It's perfect.
So much.
Yeah.
It's such a sentiment I agree with.
Yeah.
And then the next one.
like there's a choice.
Well, no, it's true. It is actually.
What do you mean it's true?
I'll tell you why. Gen Xers are not allergic to fucking peanuts or anything. You know why? We stopped giving kids peanuts in the following generations, and we gave the children allergies. It's 100% true. Go ahead and look it up. We created fucking peanut allergies in children because they were so afraid of kids getting allergies. And how come all of a sudden all these fucking crybabies?
There's definitely real peanut allergies.
No, there are. I'm not saying they're not real. I'm saying that we caused them by not introducing these things to kids. It was Gen Xers ruined stuff for everyone else. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But yes, it is an inferior constitution. These people are weak that have peanut allergies, and so this is exactly how I feel. Moving along.
Okay.
This next talker, this one really got me on a few levels. Just go ahead and just play it. I like this one.
I'm sorry, baby.
I like this
I
one
didn't need to do this. Please call me. I didn't mean to do this. I don't know why you're so mad at me. I love you.
Yeah.
I apologize.
This one got me into TikTok.
Right.
Like when you were doing your talks, I was like, I don't know what the fuck. And then I
Yeah.
saw this one and I was like, this is actually pretty great.
Yeah. See, there's a moment Danny Brown expressed this to us, I believe, in a private conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, I wasn't so sure about the TikTok segments until Captain Marcel came on.
I think Izzy Adesanya told me the same thing.
It was Captain Marcel that wrote
No,
it in?
not he was just like the talks, and then he was like, "No, I'm into the talks."
Now you're in.
Yeah.
It takes, you have to find that one that speaks to you personally, and then you're in.
Yeah.
So those are my top two.
This one is amazing because you're actually first taken by, you're like, who the fuck has facial hair like that? Right?
Yeah.
Like, what is that, man?
So much hair.
Did your clippers just break? Like, what are you doing? But then what stands out is he's so emotional. He's pleading to a woman, and it reads exactly like a direct message, like you would send someone this. He's like, no, this is just my public feed.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It checks so many boxes for me. Number one, he's got hair on the top of his nose, which is so peculiar.
Yeah.
Number two, the patheticness of the emotional plea, which makes me so uncomfortable. And number three, an unawareness of how the app works. That this is a public forum and you should not.
Which opened the door to a whole new lane of talks, which was just people who don't understand how it works.
Which is my favorite lane.
Yeah.
Personally, I love that when people are
who are like,
oblivious.
here's my dating video, here's my profile.
what are you
Like,
doing?
This is not it's not a dating site. Hey guys, I'm 36. I got a job. I'm just looking to meet people. What?
Yeah, that lack of awareness.
There's apps for that. You can just open another app.
I know.
You know?
It really makes me happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do something very fun today, fun and special. We are going to bring in every member of the staff that is here today, and they're going to sit here. We're going to talk to them a little bit about their favorite memories of the year, what they're most looking forward to, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So let's take a quick break. Be right back. Wow, we're back. First up on the couch is the producer whose voice and laugh and Googling skills you know so well. He not only produces this show, he produces other podcasts. He manages all our operations here. It is the great and powerful Nadav. Hi, Nadav.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, Nadav.
Thanks for being here.
Can we just say that you've been with us for such a long time now? I don't
Yeah.
think the listeners are aware of when you started, which was right about when we were
2016.
after Ellis was born.
You know what?
It was right when Mostly Stories came out.
Can I tell you something? When you say 2016, like that feels like not long ago. It feels like,
No.
that was just a few years ago, but it feels like we've done a lot together since then.
We're almost up on 5 years of me being with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I feel as though you've really grown up in the time that we've known you. Like when you came to us, you were just some little kid, and now you're a grown man in a suit.
Yeah. I remember I was like, I got to feel this guy out. I met you out in public.
Yeah, dude.
You did?
I remember that, dude.
You do? I don't. What?
I remember because I had just gotten laid off at my day job.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, let's hit up like podcasts that I like that don't have video. And like within 5 minutes, you responded. You're like, oh, why don't you meet me for breakfast tomorrow? Or like some point soon.
Uh-huh.
And I remember like immediately I was like, oh my God, this shit's fucking actually like I didn't expect things to be moving this quickly.
Oh, right.
And then I remember you guys had just gotten Throatzilla like on the podcast. And I remember congratulating you on it. You're like, cool, thanks.
Shout out to Throatzilla.
But yeah, I remember being super nervous, but you were super chill and you made sure that I guess it wasn't too crazy to help on the team.
Yeah. Well, because those you see them now. All the messages come in like, I could do this, and then you're just always like, well, is this person crazy?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also, is this person willing to go the distance? Are you team jeans? How team jeans are you? And I would argue that this year, Nadav has been totally team jeans.
Yeah. Really on board. Really doing.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Really great work.
I bleed denim for you.
You do bleed denim.
You do bleed denim.
No, you're essential. You are absolutely I would never say the brains. I would say the skeletal structure of this operation.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, put meat on me.
Well, I will say, look, he shaved his head for us, and then we forgot that we even asked him to, which was kind of great.
Yeah, I keep offering that to you guys.
He resisted very much so the idea that I could adjust you give you a chiropractic adjustment, and then I went to your chiropractor, who was like, "You're totally qualified."
Right, which was a little surprising to both of us, I think.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think neither of us.
I thought he was going to be like, "You definitely can't," and he was like, "Sure, you can."
But I'll tell you what, Tom, you have a gentleness to you.
Thank you.
That I never expected.
Really?
Yeah, when you put your hands on me, I was like, "Oh, something's about to break," and then it didn't.
Yeah.
But I should definitely go get adjusted again pretty soon.
Yeah, and I'll help you there. I'll help you out.
Oh,
Give you
boy.
a half price deal.
But
I have to pay for it?
But you have to admit that the two of you have had a stranger dynamic this year. It's gotten a little adversarial, at times a little frightening for Nadav. Is that accurate?
A little is an understatement. There were times I was really afraid.
Well, I definitely don't mean to do that.
You don't mean to?
I never want to actually, instill true fear in somebody that I work with,
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was a moment where I didn't think you would work here. At that point, I didn't mind if you were scared.
Right.
But, you got your gambling under control.
Yeah, for the most part.
Nadav is gambling, placing his bets. Nadav is gambling, I hope he's not dead. Nadav is gambling, I just saw him lose.
You owe me a lot of goddamn money, you motherfucking Jew.
Extra shots.
Wow.
I think that's my favorite part of that song. Is that it's
double tap
after the body collapses. That's also Grass Kingdoms. Thank you.
No, yeah, he's a real killer.
Yes. So what about for you though? Anything that really stands out for the year?
It's really crazy because like I've been with you guys for 5 years, and it used to be that I did everything for YMH, and the staff has just been slowly getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, you've overseen a true expansion.
Yeah.
Like from moving into the space. Well, you've been through multiple moves because we moved from like an office to a home to the other home.
This is like my 7th studio,
and it's gonna move again.
I know.
That one will be locked in for a hot minute, though.
Let's hope so. I think we said that about this one, too.
True.
Oh, my gosh.
But we also didn't, foresee. But you oversaw all the moves, and then this was like our first real thing at like expanding.
Right.
And I remember coming in here, and you're like, well, we're going to need like some help.
Yeah, it's like I can't do everything anymore. Like we're not just one show anymore.
Right.
Like I remember when we got Chris in here, and it's like, oh my God, and I think he took over when I like went to Israel like 4 years ago or something. So it's like you already kind of knew stuff, and I mean the biggest thing is like I used to do all the drops to the point where nothing used to bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have Zolo. And like I feel like I've started to regain some of my innocence back. Like
some of your sensitivity.
Right. Like my like things could haunt my dreams again.
Yeah.
And
have you seen things this year that haunted you?
Yeah.
Because you have this real soft spot for
people dying.
Yeah, people getting hurt. Yeah. Like you don't like it.
And you don't.
That totally
doesn't bother you at all.
Passed me over.
Well, I mean,
but
I think that's the craziest thing about this year is that how I realize how inaccurately I could read what you think will funny when I watch like a horrible or hilarious, like, oh, this is potential. And it's just like, at first it's like, oh, okay, it's the funny sounds. That's what he likes.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I'm like, definitively, that's what he likes, you're now, hey, prep this. And it's a muted video of someone getting run over by a car. And it's like, all right, well, now I don't know what the rule is because like there's no sounds in this. But like, so yeah, there's that. Like the goalposts just keep changing.
Yeah. That's true though. That's taken me 15 years to figure out what makes Tom.
Right.
You're really good. Like I would say like once every few weeks, maybe once a month, she'll be like, hey, you're gonna watch this, and I'll be like, well, I'll be doing what, And then I'll watch it and I'll laugh. She's like, yeah, I knew you'd like that. It'll either be something like overtly sexual and inappropriate,
Yeah,
or
violent.
aggressive in nature, or
Here's what Tom loves: conflict, like strangers yelling in public at each other and getting really escalated. Someone getting harmed, really hurt, but not necessarily dying.
No, that's different.
Yeah.
Because he does like
That's
that.
true.
So I don't
Yeah.
like somebody dying.
You just don't mind it.
No, I do mind somebody dying. What's different? Okay, what's different?
Yeah, man, you need
listen-
to explain this because I don't get it at all.
I'll explain this because I've thought about it. The guy getting into the machine.
Oh my God.
Let me explain it though. When you watch that video, you never see the man's face. You never have identifiable features. Just let me explain. Let me explain.
For this rule to change.
No. Here's why I can tolerate that video and I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm watching a death. Because it's like a figure that moves. I mean, it's obviously a person, and the cartoonish nature of him being thrown around that spool. It is a funny depiction. Like it is funny.
It's not a depiction. That happened.
Well, it's funny footage of a human being being. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, and everybody agrees. And I stand by the fact that it's a funny video. I don't think it's funny that the guy was harmed or died. I don't think that's a funny fact of the video. I'm saying the visuals themselves are funny in nature. That video is pretty funny.
The cloud of blood mist that is
but
by
it's
the
not
machine.
that clear. Like you just see
there's a red tint right above the machine when he gets sucked into it.
So crazy.
And here's what's crazy. I remember the foulest thing that I had ever prepped before Zolo came on.
Yeah.
Was the septic tank swim.
You didn't like. You said you almost threw up.
I almost threw up prepping that, and now it's just like I wish that was the peak.
Yeah,
That's true because
things
that was
did get a little too
shocking
heavy.
back then.
I think.
Yeah.
This was a new lane. We didn't do like crazy heavy stuff before.
I know. No, yeah, yeah. It all used to be real manageable. I mean, I remember when I had a day job before you guys.
Yeah.
Like there was like some older person that worked there that's just like, I was a kid of the internet. I got some crazy videos. I could gross you out. I was just like, okay, old man, like show me what you got. And like he showed me cake farts. So I'm like, hey, let me show you this compilation of this guy swimming in shit and then like putting it in his eye. And like in the first 2 seconds, he's like, all right, you win. I'm good.
Yeah.
And this place really changes you. You carved out of wood after like a couple weeks.
It does change you, and I do think it takes a special personality to really gel with the Studio Jeans family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're definitely it. You're definitely the DNA.
Thank you, Jean.
We consider this to be a safe space, the opposite of what a traditional safe space is. I mean,
Right.
you can say and do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
we do have a great team here. I will say
do.
that we really do. And I told you every time, as far as hires, I was like, look, my number one thought on this is yes, of course they have to be competent to do the job, but they gotta be good people that you want to work with every day. You know, I don't want to work anywhere where you walk in, you're like, oh, that fucking, like when you're at so many jobs that we've had, you know, where you're like, that guy's a dick, or I don't like this person's energy. Like we don't have that here, which is the best part of working here.
Yeah. No, everyone here is a killer. I'd grab a beer with anyone that works here. Like, there's no one that's just like, oh, fuck, this person's in here. You know, like, and we care about everyone. If anything happens to any of us, everyone's like, first things first, everyone texts just like, holy shit, I heard are you okay?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we care about each other. Now, most importantly, you know everybody's office dump routine.
Oh, yeah, this is really fascinating.
Right.
So we discovered this just by having our lunches together in the lobby, that Nadav can tell who took a shit just by the collateral damage in the toilet and afterwards. Like, and you're like, oh, you nail it.
Yeah. I just take a look and I could tell, because I know who takes dumps in certain ways.
One time we were in the lobby and I was like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. You're like, oh, Chris is in there. He's been in there. He's taking his shit. And I go, okay. And you go, yeah, there'll be some streaks on the bottom of the toilet. And I go, what? And you're like, there'll be a couple streaks. And I'm like, how do you know that? And then I went in there and there were streaks.
Wow.
Shitlock, dude. That's me.
So tell us the break. What do you like? Tell us.
I mean, I'll tell you how everyone shits right now.
Okay.
Sure.
So how I know that whoever's been in the bathroom.
Okay.
So I'll start with Chris.
Okay.
You know, it's just It seems like everything's an emergency for him. Like whenever he needs to go to the bathroom, he's never leisurely walking to it.
Right. He's
running to it.
With purpose.
Right, which explains the streaks because it's like he goes in fast, it goes out fast.
Sure.
That's Chris.
Yeah.
And also secretive. Chris is quieter than the rest of us.
Right, he doesn't share.
Yeah, he'll hold it in.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right, like he wouldn't tell us that there's streaks at the bottom.
And he wouldn't be like, hey, I took a shit.
Yeah,
like he wouldn't announce it or anything.
He doesn't announce.
SART.
Yeah.
Right. Then, I mean, I know that it's never any, so I know that.
We know that.
Well, yeah. If there's nothing, like if there's no evidence of anything happening, then any was there.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
I know when it's Zolo because it's proper use of the poopery that we have.
Wow.
Yeah,
like
he
real
does.
considerate of it not
true.
smelling, and he's the most consistent with that consideration.
That's so true.
Yeah. I know
That's
all
true.
these.
Zolo's so sweet, and I think it's because he has a long-term girlfriend, and so he's used to having to mask his disgusting.
Here's what I want to know.
Male
How do you know if
behavior.
Christina's shit?
Okay. So here's the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Stupid.
Christina doesn't shit here often.
I've done it twice.
You've
I'll
done
be-
it twice, right?
In like 2 years.
Emergencies only.
But I know when she's used the bathroom because she misses the toilet.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Explain.
I've missed
Miss the toilet with pee?
No, not with pee, with the wipes. Like there's been numerous times where I go and there's just like toilet paper right to the left of the bowl, and Christina is the messiest person in Studio Jeans.
Thank
and
you.
So that makes sense. I'm like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
of course she's just throwing shit. She doesn't know where it's going.
Thank you. I live with this person.
You know, yeah, it's every time we wrap a YMH recording, I am baffled by the things you're able to like just throw on the ground carelessly. Like there were times I think your headphone like was in a water cup. Like there's open bottles of water that are leaning like this right next to all the electric
time.
stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like how do you do this not on purpose? So I know it's not. I know you wouldn't do it on purpose.
Dove, my parents hate me. My whole life.
Yeah.
My whole life I've been chastised by
You're just born this
step-parents.
way.
My parents, yeah, like it's just
wild.
my thing. I'm just a sloppy,
I've
messy
never seen it.
person.
There was one time I think Potter showed me. He's just like, hey, look what I found in the drawer, and it was like an unopened Starbucks egg pack that's just completely green. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just don't see it.
so stuff is thrown in places that they shouldn't be thrown. That's how I know Christina's been in there. Now, you and Potter shit very similarly.
Really?
In the sense that the toilet seat is always wet. Because you guys got a lot of hair there, so it just traps heat onto the
So you
seat.
have a sweaty seat.
Right. It's like it's the only time I've ever gotten there and it's been wet afterwards.
Ugh.
But the way that
Sorry.
I know it's you is that you seem to be one of the only people here that gets underneath the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which is also interesting because Bert does that too.
Cool.
But the way that I know it's Bert is that it's black.
Ew, really?
He did it after Two Bears Live, and it was the wildest color I've ever seen.
Black?
It was black and under the seat.
Black, by the way, means blood.
Yeah.
That's what black means. In your stool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What does under the seat mean? Is
you
that good?
It means aggressive in nature. It means athletic. It means
athletic?
Yeah, it means like
Strong, good
trained.
It's an
diet.
athletic shit that
Yeah,
you took.
it's a very powerful shit from a powerful man. Yeah.
And I haven't seen Lindsay shit here, so I can't really tell.
Oh yeah, we got to get Lindsay to shit here.
Yeah.
You know, we should make him shit today after lunch, and I could take some notes and
Hold a gun to his head. Make it happen.
Yep.
All right. Nadav, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank
Happy
you for
New
everything
Year,
you
buddy.
do.
Thank you.
With
Nappy
that,
Jew hair.
Yeah.
Very, very happy to have you.
Yes, we
This has
love
been
you.
great.
And we love your suits and we love your energy.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Danny's
You're
for
the
life.
best.
Yeah.
And we are back with another member of Studio Jeans, the team here, our latest and greatest hire, newest addition, the great and powerful Lindsay.
Yay!
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
Well, it was actually one thing we haven't talked about is how we ended up meeting, and it was because I actually tried to hire a friend of yours.
Yeah, this is. I tried to hire a very nice, quiet girl who would not have survived a week here.
And I didn't realize that. You're the one that pointed it out to me later. Sometimes we're doing things and Lindsay will go, "Do you think she would have done this?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't think about that."
Yeah, no, it was about I can't remember what exactly it was, but maybe 2 weeks in, I was like, yeah, Blake would have quit. by now. There's no way. But it was so nice of her to introduce us.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And that's because you are a breath of normaler air, I would say, meaning that like you come from a world where people don't watch septic tank swims, and
I close my eyes through the live shows mostly. I don't want to be exposed to it.
But there's definitely there's a darkness inside. I see it.
Yeah.
That's why it works.
You'll see it.
And there's
we should heavily drink together.
Yeah. There's hints of it. There's hints.
Yeah.
I can't wait. They're like, they're foreigners. Let's go get them. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Well, he did get to be in the Darman sketch.
Yes. Oh my God. So let's talk about. Okay. So we bring you in, and we're definitely clicking and working together. And one of the main things we tell you is like we're doing these live shows, and we need to shoot extra content, right? So the first thing is that, well, I guess the first thing is that I gave you a script for one of the Darman sketches, and you were like, I don't think we can make this. Or you should rewrite this.
Yeah. So the job of one of the jobs of a producer is to kind of help the writer get the words onto screen, and like the words that you had written probably would have canceled the studio. So.
Like what? Can you do you remember what Tom was pitching?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So the script goes that he's upset at his wife for mouthing off
and being mean
to him, and he smashes her head through the windshield and kills her. Very violently. Very descriptive of how violent it was.
It was supposed to be smash the head on the dash first, and then through the window.
Dash first. Yeah. And we felt that it probably wouldn't read too well on screen.
I still think it would have read great, but
well, no, because there was discussion. So at first, Lindsay goes, "I don't think that's a good idea in the current culture. This isn't going to work." And then we tried to make it work. We're like, "Well, what if I'd played the wife? It'll soften the blow." And then it was like, even that's kind of harsh.
Yeah. Well, I think we went out to actors.
Yeah.
With the script pre-rewrite, and the casting agent was like, "No one's going to do this." So they were like, "Okay, Christina can come in and do it," and then we were like, "All right, we really need to change this."
So we keep
Christina, but then
we rewrote it. We rewrote the violence. If you watched YMH Live #2, you saw the sketch. It was the one of the Darman sketches, the final one, and the best part is that we found Christina, you found another actress to play the other part,
a friend, because again, sending a script to somebody we didn't know would
then
be smart.
We needed somebody to be a real creeper, and you're like, sure. I'll do it.
Got it. I know a guy.
Yeah. So that was really fun, man.
Yeah, no, it was really fun. It was really fun.
So fun.
Worked out really well.
You were so great as the creeper because you wore khaki shorts, I remember.
Tuck them in.
Yes. And you pulled the socks up.
Tucked it in.
Those were great.
Yeah. That's actually a normal outfit for me on the weekends.
You were really great in that part.
You were so good.
Yeah. No, I did. I got a lot of compliments. People were like, you should act.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can do the creepy part. But I don't know if I can do other things.
Yeah. When you got excited to have sex with the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
I love that. Yeah.
I was trying to channel a little Will Forte on that, but yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, we've had a lot of other great things we've done too. The Dominatrix was
amazing.
That was like an experience because it was just us three.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no one else because of COVID.
Yeah.
And
well, there was a slave in the living room.
What?
Yeah, she had her. Doms have slaves.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Hey, go fucking do this." And he was like,
"Give
okay.
me Starbucks."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was pretty weird. But yeah, like
and he would like look up from. He would be sitting on the floor, and sometimes he'd go. And he'd look up at us and be like, "You're very lucky."
Yeah, but we had like a little bit of a game plan going in, but just like being in the room and seeing your guys' fear about like what's to come that you didn't really
it read well.
know. It was amazing. Like at one point, I can't remember what you wanted to do, but you got really scared and were like, no, do it to Lindsay.
Yeah.
And came and like tried to hide behind the camera.
Yeah.
Like a little kid. You were very, very scared of what was about to happen.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Bert was like so vocal. He was like, "Whatever happens to me needs to happen to you."
That's a really good impression.
And I was like, "Yeah, of course." But I was trying to not. I was like, "No, just do it to Bert." So like, his main fear was what I was trying to do.
He got really mad about the collar being put on.
Oh yeah. She was also like immediately. She's like, "You're fucking disgusting." He's like, "Okay."
There was a lot of F bombs being dropped. So I also
F and R bombs.
Yeah, I also edit the thing, a lot of the pre-tapes, and there's a lot of stuff a lot of F bombs and R bombs on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
You're like, she went wild with it, man.
Like probably 30.
Because we were like, you can insult her. I was like, call us names, and she was like, yeah, got it. I was like, okay.
She wanted like one or two names.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
So, Lindsay, a lot of people have said to us that they come to us one way, and then after spending time with us, they feel changed. Do you feel changed at all from your year at the YMH Family Studio?
Yeah, I guess out of the corner of my eye, I've seen a lot of things. Definitely changed though. Eye-opening in terms of like characters I've met. Like, I guess just virtually, I didn't ever meet Robert Paul Champagne, but he wasn't someone in my world before. So
you've learned about a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, I was driving around the other day, and this like thing happened where I was like, what are all these people doing? Like, because in my world before, it wasn't like, I didn't know that there were these type of people. And now I'm like, oh, there's like, that guy's probably fucking Paul Champagne. That guy's probably like eating shit.
Yeah.
It makes you like really open your eyes to the people around you that are all a bunch of fucking weirdos out there.
Well, let me be the first to say, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. You really changed my perspective, how I view the world.
That's so true. I guess we are the collectors of the odd. I don't really think of it, but like the other day we drove past the park, and I was like, oh, look, there's two people sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you get to notice that stuff
really,
too, which is kind of nice.
Deeply think about it.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
It's like if you're in an apartment building, you're like the amount of weird shit that's going on around you that you don't
Oh
even.
my God.
Like if you sit and think about it, people are weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like.
We find them and we show them.
And you got them.
We celebrate them every week.
Yeah.
You also, so you do like all the YMH originals, and you've also been with me for all the car videos.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I got hit up by a new one today. I'll tell you after. Yeah.
Exciting.
About another partnership, and I like that I just love cars, and so like one of the first things we did was actually the very first Stories from the Road was in your Tesla.
Yes.
And this was before we even incorporated the car part. I just like wanted to drive something.
Yeah, early days.
And we've continued to put those out, and we recently put out one in the McLaren 765 LT.
Yeah. So so my mom, after I'd sent her it, texted me and was like, "You can't work there anymore."
Oh.
After you sent her what?
How fast we went.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
So I don't know if we're supposed to say it because I don't think it was legal, but
it's definitely not legal. It's not. Do you think it's legal? It was for sure not.
Why did
legal.
you guys do the driving?
Because it was we got up early and we went to the South Bay. So there's a couple stretches on the 110.
Some real straight. Well, they weren't straight, but
as long as it's
pretty
on
straight.
like an empty freeway.
Do you want to know how fast we went?
Okay.
151 miles per hour.
Tom.
For a moment, and then I was like, "This is dangerous, Lindsay." And I slowed down.
I was driving.
Yeah, it was really quick though. Literally.
You know what I'm going to do on the next car that comes?
What?
I'm going to put pictures of your children on the dashboard and your wife. And then us crying when their daddy is dead on the highway.
Yeah, my dad too. Like he's a big car guy, and was
God.
like, "That's really irresponsible."
Fuck. Dude.
Oh my God.
Shit. I was like, it was really fun though.
I remember you in the car going, "I've never gone this fast."
Well,
before."
I think the first time I went over 100 was in the Dodge, and we went like 105 to 150. And the next time was just like a big jump.
That car is crazy.
Yeah, and then we were back in my Tesla, which Tesla's a fast car, and we felt like we were in sludge. We were
Yeah.
going 80 miles per hour. We were like, "Is this car moving?"
Yeah, that. And guess what? McLaren's sending me another one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Gotta find a straighter road.
Yeah.
Go to 170 maybe.
You have life insurance, right?
Yeah.
Some Paul Walker shit about to go down.
Oh, God. Hey, you'll be in the car too, motherfucker.
No, I don't think we have any coverage on that.
Wait, what did your mom say?
She was like, I don't want you working there. I don't want you like driving with him anymore. Shit. I was like, Mom, I'm 33. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh my
You're
God.
fine. And I did it like this. I put my hand on him, keep him safe, you know?
Oh, I had no seatbelt on because I had to do
God,
the
Tom.
camera, but no, just kidding.
Oh my God, guys. I don't like this at all.
Oh, and then we did the other thing that also pissed you off was the motorcycle.
I hate motorcycles
Oh,
so
yeah.
much.
Yeah, we got him on a motorcycle, and everyone was like,
Hate 'em.
"You're wearing shorts."
Everybody
what
lit
the
me
hell
up.
Are you doing?
Well, you get that.
They lit me up for
road
what I
rash.
wore. They lit me up for you putting me on the wrong. They're like, that's the wrong bike for you to start
Relax.
on. I was like, okay.
But I have a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend that rode my bike like when she was 18 or something, and still has 15 years later burns on her leg because like we were just fucking around, and she was just like,
Yeah.
like with shorts,
Yeah.
burn the leg.
Oh, good looking out, bro. Thanks.
That was a good one though. That was fun.
Great.
Yeah. He said that I laughed at her burning her leg, which is true.
Okay, cut that out.
No, she's an ex. Fuck
Yeah,
her.
great.
You know? So
And then we've been doing great things with you too. We great mom videos. and-
Yes, we
yeah.
did. We did my TikTok. So you want to talk, and then we have another one coming too. I don't know. It'll be released already.
So those are fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
So exciting.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of good things and a lot of good things coming in
And we have a
2021.
lot of exciting things coming
Yeah,
up.
a lot
I'm
of
so
great-
excited
Such
that
a
you're
great
here.
addition.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You're so much smarter than like all of us. So I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah.
No, but we really are happy to have you, man. And I'm excited to be working with you.
Yeah, I'm still going to close my eyes through the live shows, but
Yeah.
Even though you got
There's-
a chick's name.
I'll
you're
tell you
pretty
this. I'll go ahead and tease it now. There's some stuff coming down the pipeline that isn't heavy or hardcore that we're going to put out too. That we're very excited
that's
about.
really exciting.
nice.
Yeah. Like no one dies, no one gets shit on, no one pukes.
What's the
Well,
point?
I don't know. Someone might
What
get shit on,
is the
but
point?
Someone might shit their pants, but it's not like,
yeah, and we're doing some exciting things. New Year's is going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I think it's like, so I came from SNL and like you have freedom there, but here it's like a whole nother level of like creative freedom where you're not like beholden to the studio or like the network, where we can do whatever we want, you know, and we can think of crazy ideas and do them and like not sweat getting in trouble about them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So yeah, and thank you for bringing me on because it's
Oh
like,
my gosh, we love it.
it's like a creative world that you don't get everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Because
a lot of fun things.
It's so exciting. The internet's so great, and I love it. I love that we have the freedom.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. It's
All right.
amazing.
Yeah.
Looking forward to 2021. Thanks, Lindsay.
Thanks,
Unless
Lindsay.
we die in a car crash next weekend.
God damn it. Guys, I know that none of you watch porn. Am I right? But just in case you have any friends that do, you'll want to pay attention to this. With everything going on in the world, government has increased their surveillance. They're using your devices to track your location, movements, and in many countries, your internet activity. You don't want to be literally caught with your pants down. Oh my goodness. And one of the best ways to keep your online browsing activity private is by using ExpressVPN. When you use ExpressVPN, your internet connection is rerouted through a secure encrypted server so you can surf the web anonymously without anyone looking over your shoulder. I know you probably think all you have to do is use the incognito mode and no one can see that you've watched every last hentai video on Pornhub, but you're wrong. That's not enough. Even when you use incognito, your internet provider like Comcast or AT&T can see every single website you visit. And if you live on campus or use a shared Wi-Fi, your network admin too. Oh my God, to be honest, that's so scary. That's why I use ExpressVPN whenever I go online. So to protect your privacy today and get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free, visit expressvpn.com/yourmom. That's expressvpn.com/yourmom for 3 months free with a 1-year package. Visit expressvpn.com/yourmom to learn more. Oh, Gene, with 2020 coming to an end, and we can start thinking about healthier resolutions for the new year, Whoop is a great measuring, tracking, and quantifying measure to take for your behavioral changes. Whether you're looking to participate in Dry January, improve overall shape, or hit your next personal best, Whoop is the best fitness tracker to help you achieve your goals. I'm telling you, I love the Whoop bracelet. You put it on, you wear it all day, you sleep with it on, and it tracks everything you do, how many calories you're burning. When you work out, how much strain you put on your body. And then it tells you how much recovery time you need before you go into your next workout, which is so great for people that want to know how they're doing with their workouts. It really is. And it's just fun to know what you're doing with your life, how many hours you slept. It takes everything into consideration. So for all our listeners today, if you've been thinking about giving Whoop a shot, this is their best deal to try it out and see if it's for you. Get your first month of Whoop for free when you sign up for their 6-month membership. Head over to whoop.com/house to get started today for $0. Join Whoop today and sleep better, recover faster, and train smarter this season and beyond.
And we are back with the moral compass of YMH Studios, the only decent person on staff.
That's for sure.
He is a gem, a delight to be around, very talented, very smart, very sweet. Mr. Chris, how are you, sir?
Hi, how are you guys?
Very well. I know you are reluctant to be on camera, but thank you for, giving us a few moments here.
My pleasure. Got to do what I got to do for this company.
Yes.
That's what I like, your attitude.
Like that. Team Jeans.
Can you first give me one of these, though? Just show me your hair.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa!
Wow. I
Look
think
at that mane.
Something's going to happen after this episode, and that is that people are going to go, oh, you mean we can make more than just Josh come? Because this looks pretty good.
Really good.
You do have the best hair by far.
Oh, I know that.
Yes, I know that you know. So you came to us, was it through Nadav? Is that how?
Through your cousin, Brian.
Through my cousin, Brian,
Yeah, that's
who
how
you
I-
remind me of. That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we do have a sort of moral compass that
Yeah.
we share that you don't.
Similar demeanor.
Yeah.
Did you work with Brian?
Yeah, briefly. I worked around Brian for about 6 months.
On one of his projects or no?
Yeah, one of his projects. Well, he was working on a project for called what was it? It's about Kailash. The Price of Free, I think, is what it was called.
Okay.
And then I was working at that same company, and so I saw him pretty much every day.
No.
But yeah.
But Chris is actually, I think, the most educated of all of us. What was your degree in?
I double majored in psychology and media studies at UC Berkeley.
No, I thought you
Wow.
did science, didn't you?
What are you doing here, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are times on where my mom's at, Chris is in the booth, and I will forget a word or I will ask a question,
Sure.
and he always knows the answer.
Well, Chris does crossword puzzles too.
No, Sudoku before bed.
No, Tom was right.
Oh, it's
It was
crosswords.
I did Sudoku when I was younger, but
Not interested. It's boring now.
I just moved on to
You've moved
crosswords.
on.
Yeah.
And you're also unique in that you don't use substances or eating to deal with bad feelings the way the rest of us do on staff.
Yeah, no, I don't. I only drink socially, and I don't really smoke weed or any other kind of hard substance. Yeah, that's
So what do
pretty
you
much it.
do
Just
when
soda?
bad feelings come, like during this pandemic?
I just try to distract myself with TV, video
Heavy
games,
clips?
all that stuff.
A lot of heavy stuff?
No, usually not. That's your job.
Gosh, that felt so accusatory.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Quick, what's your SAT score?
Oh, 2050, 2100?
Out of, what is it nowadays?
2400.
They changed it.
Yeah.
The scale. What's the total?
I know my math was pretty high, but I think I shit the bed on the writing.
Yeah, I could have told you that. So, I know that you've bumped up on some of the things you've seen working here.
Yeah, it's not. It's tough sometimes. Yeah, especially during the live shows where I'm all alone in that room, and I get to watch it both live on the website, and then I get to watch it on the playback.
Yeah.
So I get to see it twice.
Yeah.
Because there's a delay.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I get to puke twice, basically.
Are there things that stand out to you from the year where you're like, oh God?
Well, the worst one for me was when I saw the prolapse anuses for the first time, because I've never seen that before.
Many people have not.
Yeah, and I didn't think I needed to see it, and I still don't think I need to see it. But it sort of ruined porn for me in general because now I can't see any anal action without fear of a prolapse happening.
So were you liking anal before?
I wasn't a big fan of it, but now I'm like not really interested in it at all.
Now you know, like the ingredients to the pie. You know what I mean? Like the recipe.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Didn't need to know. Oh, great. Oh, that's fun.
That's kind of a fun one.
Yeah,
right?
that is the fun one. I do remember the pig. There's a lot of pig themes on this show, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy in the GIMP outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, him too.
Oh, this one I liked, yeah.
This manure tank thing.
You gotta love shit.
We
I
do
can't
love
believe he
shit.
doesn't feel sick. This is from episode 569.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could not puke. Yeah.
And he's drinking a beer, too.
I wouldn't drink that beer.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, everybody. The funny thing is, like, to best summarize, I think it's that we will a lot of times eat together, and everybody will chime in with something derogatory, offensive, insensitive, and like it'll come to the point where I'll realize everyone has done that, but you.
Yeah.
You will be sitting there just kind of nodding and eating, and sometimes I'll read the emotion on you, but you don't really partake in that stuff.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't like to use slurs and foul language in general. I mean, I'm fine with fuck and shit and your general curse words, but anything a little harder than that is a bit puts me off, I guess.
No, I understand.
And I also don't want to start adopting that because it might leak out into my social life.
Is that what you're most concerned with? Because you've brought that up a few times. Is that you don't want it to leak out?
I mean, it is a concern. I don't want to start dropping N-bombs around my mom. That would be.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Well, we don't
you
drop.
realize
No, hold on.
that implies that's what you hear.
Yeah, to be fair, you guys don't drop N-bombs.
Yeah.
You drop other bombs.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey,
Well,
as long as that, why don't we replay that last
Geez.
sentence again?
Sorry.
Well, what's the most offensive? What's the one you would hate to say in front of somebody else? The most horrible.
I mean, the most horrible. I'm definitely not gonna say like words like faggot or retard around my parents because that would be inappropriate. I know you really wanted me to say it. That's why I said it. But I'm not going to.
We had Tom, you weren't here for this one. We're so happy because we had a lunch like a few weeks ago where Nadav and I gave Chris permit. Nadav, why don't you tell the story?
Yeah.
Just tell the story.
Yeah.
You weren't here for this one, Tom.
Yeah, we were all having lunch, and I was demanding that Chris call me a dirty Jew. And he was not going to do that. So I even asked Christina, can you threaten to dock his pay?
Yeah.
And he still wouldn't do it. And look at him saying all these big words on a hot mic. I love this. Chris, you completely turned around, buddy. I'm
not calling anyone those words.
You're not.
I'm using those words to explain an idea.
Yeah. Well,
which is different, I
also,
think.
isolate that for drops, please.
Of course, I knew that was
very
going to happen.
much.
Those will be the main front page ones we use now. So, oh my God. But has this environment grown on you at all? Like, do you enjoy coming to work?
Of course, yeah. It's definitely the most exciting job I've had ever. You definitely get to see a lot of things you didn't know existed on this show. And I can't say that about any other job I've ever worked at.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's positive.
Yeah, and you guys, as psychotic as Tom might seem, he's actually a very great guy to work with, and so is Christina. Christina
Thank you.
A little messed up in the head, but you guys are generally sweet.
Yeah, we're nice people, right?
We're super nice people.
Yeah.
I bring you guys treats.
Yes, you do.
And I try to be nice, yeah. I always ask you about your hair.
You thought, yes. I think the only time you told me this was something was really funny was when I showed you this clip. And you're like, dude.
Didn't say that. God damn it.
He's fine.
He's not fine, Tom.
He's fine.
Not fine.
He's not fine.
We read the news about it. He's fine.
Actually, I think we got another follow-up. Someone DM'd me
God.
that they read the article in the native language.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, he's dead.
No, the fucking article said he had, left the hospital with minor bruises and scratches.
Oh, is that what that one said?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm confusing it with the. There's just so many people that have near-death experiences.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, I understand if you told me that this guy, that's the one.
This guy-
That's the one. Yeah, this guy's
Definitely.
definitely dead.
Definitely
He
dead.
is?
Oh,
I wasn't totally sure.
Should we play a new game on this show? Definitely dead or severely injured. Oh my God, that guy's definitely dead. Wait, that's a new game. Definitely dead or severely injured.
like you could have convinced me that he survived because
Yeah.
something broke his fall, but
No.
I think- I'm with you.
No,
He's fine.
No.
That seems like too
Hey.
large of a drop after the break.
He's fine.
Okay.
I don't think that's much of a fall.
I disagree.
I mean, 4 stories, but then something like cushions you.
I wouldn't say it cushioned him. It stopped it from being 5 stories.
Right.
And made it 3.5, I guess. If you want to
So-
split the difference.
Yeah. And now he's good. Now he's like, oh man, thank God for that floor.
Yeah. I don't think he was thinking that.
Thank God for those pillows I just went through.
Do you feel yourself laughing more now at inappropriate things since you've been with us?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I would have to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sensed it, Chris, because I sensed it. I was like, I think slowly Chris is opening up. You know, in the beginning you were like, I'm normal. And then now it's like we're slowly chipping away. And I predict in
I don't know if
2021.
that's a good thing, but yeah.
It's a great thing. 2021, you're calling Nadav a Jew. It's going to happen. That's my prediction.
That's the prediction for 2021?
Hey, it's you know how long it's taken him just to get on the couch and say the words that he did? I mean, this is progress as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm glad you said the words that he did and not repeat them because I don't like hearing that. You're a fan?
I know you're a fan.
Oh my God. I don't like it either, Chris. I'm on your side.
Like I've seen it so much that it's not so much upsetting anymore.
Yeah.
As it is just tragic.
Yeah. I feel sad too.
He's fine too. We learned that. Totally fine.
I don't agree.
Dead or injured? I'm just going
At least
injured. Yeah.
At least I don't think he's dead for sure.
Just
No.
injured.
No, he's
Come on. That
just
guy
can't
probably-
use his legs.
That
that's
guy
all.
jogged that day. He jogged
He did
home.
not jog home.
He did. He's totally okay.
All right, Chris. Let's see. What kind of lady are you looking for? I want to find you a lady this year.
Can you make Chris come?
Because listen,
You want to give out your IG?
He doesn't have an
I don't
IG.
use IG.
Where can people find you? What if they want? What if they're seriously watching right now and they're like, I would love to meet this guy? There's nowhere they can go.
Not really. I mean, I don't really have a public profile.
I know,
like
but
a
what if?
Facebook or
But what if
anything,
there are beautiful women, amazingly, who watch this show and who are watching this right now.
Yeah.
And who are
Miraculously.
like, who is this guy whose hair I want to cut off in his sleep and tape to my own head?
I don't want those ladies.
Well, you know what I mean. And then they're like, and suck his balls through his asshole. Like, so you definitely want her. Now, can she reach out anywhere? Any platform.
I mean, like, I do have a profile on Instagram, but I don't use it. I haven't used it in years.
What's the profile?
I don't know.
Can you?
Nadav is
I think
Googling.
it's CEE.
You know what it is, Chris.
_ Lars, I think.
CEE_ Lars.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because that's what I usually use. But yeah, that's
Okay, well let's
but,
verify
I mean,
this.
If you find me on there, there's a good chance you will not be able to. I will not see
CEE.
it.
God damn it! Oh, wait,
See,
should you
that's how little I use.
Okay, can we just email the
Instagram.
podcast then? Your mom's house podcast.
That's
that
probably
you-
a better
let's
way.
Try
That-
this. Let's try this. Let's try this. This could work. If you go to Instagram.
Oh, there it is.
There
Yeah,
it is.
that
Okay.
What's
that
that
picture
short
is,
hair?
Yeah, that picture is
So,
probably 9 years old.
At CEE_ LARS. Those DMs are open. Show them your box.
Slide in
Let
there.
them know
God
what
damn
you
it.
got. Yeah.
That's so many.
You're
so
going to
many
have a
messages.
nice New Year's surprise, my friend.
Oh boy.
This is the year we're gonna make Chris come. Last 2020 was Josh's
You made
year.
Josh come this year, and now you're gonna make me come this next year, this coming year.
Yes.
2021, we're turning around.
And what I can't
wait.
wait for is some of the girls who makes both of you come.
I feel like there's very little overlap there.
Well, what kind of lady would you be interested in? Seriously, because it doesn't sound like you're not a big hookup guy. Let's be honest. So
it gives me anxiety.
Yeah, me too. So who's your dream? Let's put it out there in the universe, right?
A nice girl who likes, I don't know, hanging out, watching TV, maybe going on a hike on the weekend or something.
You like to cook?
Will eat my cooking. She
You
doesn't have to
cook?
cook because I'll probably cook.
He's a great cook. Chris has brought in stuff before.
He's a really
made
good guy.
home.
Yeah.
He's a sweet guy. You like video games?
Yes.
You like the medieval period?
I mean, I'm a nerd. If that's what you're getting at, yeah. If think comic books, geek, whatever you want, that's probably gonna fit me to a T.
And you'll eat the booty like groceries.
Wait, what?
So, Chris, it is an absolute pleasure and a joy to have you here. It really is. It really is.
It really is.
Super
You're
fun.
fantastic.
You work really hard. We would not be able to get done all the things we get done without you. So
yes.
Thank you very much.
You're the
Thank you
best.
for being a part of everything we do here.
I'm proud to be a part of it in
We
a
love
weird,
you.
twisted way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are back with yet another member of the team. You guys know him very well. You, of course, are familiar with the Josh Potter Show, formerly the Roach Motel. Give it up for our very own Josh Potter.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, we got to cleanse the palate after Chris was in here at
Yeah.
Filth Monster.
I mean, he was speaking just terrible words.
Just saying terrible things, just representing something gross all the way around, don't you think? And thank God I come in here.
Morally reprehensible.
We were
I
deeply
agree.
offended by it.
Deeply offended.
Thank God I've come in here to clean this bitch up a bit.
You're so festive. I like your color today.
Thank you.
Is this a new choice? Is this a new outfit?
No, this is actually incredibly old.
Oh,
this
I like
shirt.
it on
That
you.
looks good
I
on
think
you.
it's from American Eagle. Shout out.
They sponsor you now?
Yeah. I'm an American Eagle model.
You've struggled with quarantine.
Yeah, quite immensely, as a matter of fact.
I remember we've had a number of conversations throughout the year.
Yeah.
Because we got to do we did the Vegas stuff together.
Easily the best weekend, not only of I said this when I came home. I'm like, that was maybe the best weekend of my life.
So fun.
It was
so
wild.
fun.
And then I was like, man, this spring is going to be fucking unreal.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best spring of my
Well, I mean,
life.
coming back from that, it was like, how does it get better than this?
Yeah.
Like, we were in Vegas doing these, like, the beautiful Mirage, the Terry Fedor Theater there. And
Yeah.
like,
Hookers.
hookers,
red,
we're fucking girls
Oh my
together,
God.
we're high-fiving. He's like, now let me get in the mouth, you get in the ass. And like, we're taking turns.
Yeah, I mean, what's
Yeah.
so great about it? It sounds like you guys were tag teaming chicks the way you're talking. Like, is that,
I mean, that was basically the only thing left out from
Jesus
everything.
Christ.
It was a wild weekend. I mean,
did you do cocaine, Tom?
Yeah, well,
I
maybe a little
mean,
bit.
shit.
Yeah.
He had one of those cocaine rooms. I mean, it was like
What happened?
A lot of things that are not going to
they say
about
it
now.
stays there. They say
That's
I
right.
know.
so we're
that.
not allowed to tell you all the things.
We're not going to tell you all of our secrets.
But yeah, it was.
ain't cheating.
Yeah.
It was.
That dick suck ain't cheating.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was. We got to witness one of the last sporting events that had spectators in it. If you think
Lots
about it,
of them. We probably were a part of the spread.
Yeah, that's,
We spread the virus around that day.
yeah, that's true. I mean, it was just wild. Yeah, and then the spring happened, and yeah, no, I struggled immensely through quarantine, but thank God I work here.
And I've
you
seen
know?
also a little spring in your step. I mean, you're just, I think you're.
You mean
you're-
since when?
Since like I would say like the real deep dark period was probably midsummer.
Yes.
Right when you
God.
realize
Late
that this
summer.
thing is like not self-correcting, but you got to do some stand-up. You did, had some fun.
And you came in this year.
Yeah, I did.
came-
It's weird because there's so many X's in the loss column. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many
Right.
check marks in the loss column, but the ones in the win column are immense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're very strong wins.
Yeah.
Despite that, so it's like it kind of trying to balance things out, I guess, a little bit.
And you gave a lot of ladies a shot, which was nice of you.
Well, yes, of course. They gave me a shot, so
Yeah.
they're really the heroes in this. Like so many of the heroes that tried the vaccine prior to its effectiveness, think about all those out there. Same thing, we had to do some trial runs
Sure.
before we have efficiency.
But on the show, you also had an epic year because you began the year as a proud advocate and member of the sex worker community.
Yes.
You were doing shoulder hair and foot porn videos.
Right.
Then that progressed. What a lot of people were blown away with is that we were so impressed with Norm Somerton's tit cups that you wore tit cups.
Oh yes, indeed, and it was one of the highlights of my year, frankly.
Yeah, and you got
in
to
the start
experience
year.
the Costco ones, and then you got the fucking
The German
the
devil.
NASA ones,
Yeah.
the ones that are like for space.
You wore them on your face.
Wore them everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't put them on my pee-pee though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't go that far. But yeah, that was one of my. You guys have done so much for me. To say a lot is like an understatement. So for me to provide you with tit cup fun, you guys texted me from your bed. You were watching tit cups in your bed.
Yeah.
Crying,
Like
dying,
sobbing.
laughing.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
So fun.
I think that was definitely one of the highlights of the year for me was you sitting on this couch and
I was
doing
also
tit
enjoying
cups.
how much Christina was enjoying it.
Yes.
I was enjoying
So
it,
fun.
but I could tell that she was so gentle.
Any joy I could provide you guys is.
And you put it
Gosh.
when you put it on your cheek, and I could see your skin. just
Yeah,
like-
that left a mark for a few days.
I wish
Yeah.
we had them now.
Yeah.
Let's pull them out.
Yeah.
For old time's sake.
And here's the thing with the bullshit ones,
we
you're
still
like,
have
yeah,
them?
it is what it is. But when we got the real ones, you said that the sucking power is incredible.
It very much hurt. Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
very intense. I didn't know. I was still, when we first got it, I had to learn the apparatus.
Yeah.
And so I had to learn the buttons and things, and it's very sophisticated, and it has all its seals and things like that. And so I was learning the suction to speed ratio, and I had put it on the most intense for the show, because I didn't want to come up short on it. So I put it to the most intense. That's why I experienced it. But I think more messing with it, I can find a nice medium.
Yeah.
Get them sucked in there slow.
I wonder if you could bring over a nice lady and have some fun with them.
I don't know. I've not had any women bring up the tit cups in my escapades.
Maybe put them on display and see what happens.
No woman has been like, it was a fun time, but I really was upset you didn't have the tit cups.
But I bet if you brought them up, they'd be like, I wonder if my tits could fill those.
Yeah. I'd be terrified to put my sloppers in there. Could you imagine?
We don't have to imagine. We
have
just-
the tit cups.
My
we have
big.
them.
I don't even think my tits would fit in the big.
We have,
We'll
we have a big enough one. They come in all shapes.
Oof, man.
Also, speaking of putting them on display, we had a YMH original that was cleaning your place.
Oh yeah,
How good did that
was
feel?
probably the darkest part of quarantine.
Well, the darkness was the filth before.
Yeah.
But she really did a great job.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How does the
job,
place
as a
look
matter of
now?
fact. It's not as great, but it's not as bad as it was.
As
I'll
it-
say
yeah,
that. It's just,
yeah.
normal
Yeah.
garbage.
Do you still have your TV on your bed?
On occasion. I do.
Yeah.
I just think it's the right move. Like, I
Yeah.
could mount it where it is, but that's like, you gotta fucking buy the thing.
It's a
and-
whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's a whole
I can just
deal.
put it there, and I can move it and stuff. It's fine. I like it there.
And
Yeah.
do you sleep with it on
Yeah.
there?
It doesn't bother me.
And
just
it
sits there.
doesn't fall over.
No,
in
I have
the
a
night?
giant bed, and I'm
How
a
big is
little
your
boy.
bed?
It's a queen. I'm a little boy.
Okay.
Oh, so you put the okay, I see. So hold on, the
It's
TV.
big for me. I could use the other side as like a fucking shelf. I don't know.
Right.
Well,
nothing.
So,
you are.
but you have. So you put the bed up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm against the wall,
You're
yeah.
in the corner.
Yes,
And then you
exactly.
have the TV leaning.
Yeah.
Against the wall.
Is part of
there.
it like vision related? Is that why it's
Also, yeah, like
Yeah.
putting it across the room is senseless. I
Can't
don't
do
wanna
that.
yeah.
I
How
see,
big
so
is
that
the
makes
TV?
sense, Yeah.
I forget, 40 inches?
Huh?
45 maybe, something around there.
Okay.
It's big. I mean,
it's a big TV on the bed.
Yeah, I know it is. It's alarming.
Yeah.
It's an alarming sort of thing. It's like having a jumbotron in your bed, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. It's
Just being
so
right up in
big.
it. I like it. It's like the
Yeah.
wall is my TV.
And how is Yellow Feather doing?
Yellow Feather hasn't come around. It's been cold, so he's been doing something else. I don't know what. I should ask him next time I see him.
So for
Where
those of you who
been?
don't know, Yellow Feather is the homeless man that sleeps outside your window.
Yeah.
You paid him to walk away once.
Couple times.
Couple times.
I mean, I paid him in various ways: cigarettes, booze,
cash once, right?
cash once. Yeah, no, I don't know if you're allowed to say you gave a I think if you say you gave a hobo booze, they can arrest you or something, right?
Okay, well, you gave him crack.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't know. There are really people that are stingy about that. But yeah, no, I gave him various things to like just not yell outside my window at all hours of the night. You know?
Yeah.
Go yell outside someone else's window once in a while. You don't need to do
Yeah.
it every day.
Spread
I don't
it
think
around.
that's bad. you know?
Jesus.
Now you also had a cyst operated on by Dr.
Yes.
Drew.
That was a highlight of the year.
How
Not
about
really.
that?
That was a
Dr.
low
Drew
light.
was like fucks bitches like crazy.
Have
we
you
all know that.
Have you had the cyst taken care
No.
of? Okay.
No, it's still
Can't
there.
nut.
So
Is there a reason you haven't gone to the doctor?
Well, I got
to-
scammed out of in health insurance. I've covered that a little bit, and then I just kind of was disenchanted with the process for a while, and then, Dr. Drew really made it so I stopped thinking about it for a while too.
for a while, but you think you're going to get back to
I'm gonna
it?
get it. Yeah, no, it has to. It has to eventually. I've learned during this quarantine that there's a lot of things I need to fix in my life, and I'm excited about tackling those things once the world allows it.
Yeah.
To
and one of the you will address that cyst though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I want to do that sooner than later, So,
was that a painful thing to go through?
Yeah, it still is on occasion. So
he
it
was
sucks having
aggressive
it.
with
He was really in there.
He went down in it, and it was like
he thought you were one of his bitches, man. He was really.
he was like fucking me,
giving you a rootin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see like a magic come
Damn.
across his eyes when he's doing medicine stuff, that you don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like he's really excited and he's scooping shit out and stuff. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's an immense amount of things I'm learning without having comedy to distract me that I need to address. And so slowly but surely I'm itemizing those things and trying to figure out how to tackle them.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Good for you.
You're gonna see. You're gonna have a pop of a year here in 2021, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I was supposed to last year too, and so we'll see if God wants it.
He does. I
At some
talked to
point.
him. He wants it.
you did?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he wants it.
We'll see, yeah.
I think it's gonna be a great year.
I'm
think so,
excited
too.
for it. It's going to be an exciting year. It can't be, I say that very cautiously, but it can't be worse, right, than what we've just had?
I don't think it can. Well, we've had
I mean, it could be
everything.
definitely worse.
We had a pandemic. We had race riots. We had an election.
It was exhausting.
We had
meaningful protests.
meaningful protests.
I thought you said porn tests.
Porn
Meaningful
tests.
porn tests.
I was like, where are those?
Killer bees.
The murder hornets.
Murder hornet.
It was a real list of shit.
Oh, you know who else was a bright spot? Was
Whole
Wood.
white baby, bruh.
Huh?
Don't forget Wood.
Wood, yeah.
At the very beginning of all of this, that man brought us so much
That's
joy.
true. That was the big black guy sitting on the edge.
Yeah,
of his
no, I'm
bed.
aware of
Yeah.
with his pee-pee.
Yeah, that was
His big
so
old- You can't even
rad.
call that a pee-pee.
No,
That's just a
Dude.
pee. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to like...
I think it's a C. It's so. It just jumps.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's a C, it's a D. It's
most
all
people
of
have
those.
PPs, and then you look at that, you're like, that's a cock.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's even
like,
too big
it's
for
like
my blood, you know.
Even too big
for my
You're like,
blood.
I take big dicks.
I like them big. That one is out
I
of my...
like, that was way too big.
I like those porns when they're like, I don't want it.
Yeah, his dick would be too much to handle.
It seems
I would
like
imagine.
That's a
It
lot
seems
of
like it.
dick.
What about
Yeah.
the Lakers? You think they would be too much? Like, what's
Oh,
your...
I miss the Laker games most of all. Just sitting in the box up there and watching them run back and forth.
flopping
and
around?
Goodness
The
gracious.
fuck, man.
What? I wish they would play nude. I would pay extra money to see them run.
Do you know how often dicks would hit faces in
I would
basketball?
love
Oh my God, I would
It'd be
really
all the
like-
time.
They do it already, kind of.
Yeah, but if their dicks were flapping around, jumping, and with your dick flapping, it would always be hitting.
You know,
people.
some psycho would be like erect the whole time and just be like, put it in your mouth, and like while he's
Yeah.
putting it in the hoop and
Yeah.
shit, he's like swinging on the hoop.
Oh yeah.
That would be great.
He's just face fucking someone all these. That's
And
a
they
new-
would
that's a new
call
posterized.
like if you were fully hard, that's what the NBA would call being in the zone.
Yeah.
Like, he's in the zone. Look at him.
He's heating up
Because everybody would
like
back
NBA
away.
Jam.
Didn't the Greeks do
He's been
that?
hard for 2 full quarters.
They used to do all the sports news.
Nate, yeah, and it makes sense because you're
and they would
enjoying.
butt fuck a kid if you win. It's crazy.
But it makes sense because you want to see the athlete's body. Like they have a better body than yours.
I don't know. That's why they
The
did it.
musculature.
But, you know, Catholics used to swim naked
What?
at Catholic school. My mom used to go to Catholic school in the day, and they used to swim naked in gym class.
Wow.
And then I heard this happened a lot in olden times.
Nudes.
Nudies.
That's wild.
I like that. I really like that.
I really like that.
Well,
right.
Josh, you're always, your family here. We're so happy that you're doing Josh Potter Show.
Josh Potter
You contribute
Show.
a lot
Giving
to
me a
what we
show.
do. So yeah, man, we're very excited. Very excited.
Thank you. Yeah, that was definitely the other highlight other than coming, and the Tit Cups was getting a show in 2020, so that's one of the big wins for sure.
Yes.
It's just gonna get better, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
2021.
Happy New Year, bro. Whether you're new to the gym or you've been lifting weights for years, it's hard to find the right workout program and stick to it. If you've ever gone to the gym without a plan, you know how overwhelming the weight room can feel. Even with a trainer, it can be hard to know if you're pushing yourself too much or not enough. But with Fitbod, you can get a truly personalized fitness program that adapts as you go. Fitbod is a smart fitness app that takes all the guesswork out of planning your workouts. Fitbod's algorithm factors in your goals, experience level, equipment, workout duration, and muscle recovery to intelligently craft the perfect total body workout program just for you. And with each workout, the app learns your abilities and plans workouts designed to maximize your results. It is really easy and cool. And you can, it's like having your own personal trainer right there with you. Get a personalized fitness plan that helps you work out smarter at fitbod.me/mom. Try Fitbod for free for 1 month when you sign up today at fitbod.me/mom. That's 1 month free when you sign up at fitbod.me/mom. I have a little secret. You know what I like to do when I'm bored? Or maybe I'm anxious, or maybe I just need to zone out from the kids screaming and everything that's happening. I like to play Best Fiends. I play it on my little phone right here. I'm really into it. I like the colors. I like the sounds that the little creatures make. I like that there are so many levels that you can go up. And I like that it's not super challenging where you're like, I just can't. I don't have the brain capacity. It's like just the right amount of challenge, and you get a lot of rewards, and they make you feel really good about yourself. I highly recommend checking it out. It's got over 100 million downloads. It's a 5-star rated mobile puzzle game. It really is a must play. There are so many levels, events, and challenges added all the time. When you want just one more level, it'll be there waiting and ready. Seriously, once you download Best Fiends, boredom won't stand a chance. Best Fiends. Can't stop, won't stop. Literally, there are thousands of levels and counting. So download Best Fiends free today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
1J's not enough. We like to have them everywhere. So we brought on the sweetest, youngest, hardest working adult child that we know. Our own very baby Zolo.
Baby Zolo. You just turned 21 this year.
I did, yeah.
You are a kid. It's crazy.
I know.
That's wild.
But oddly enough, he has, I would say, one of the most well-rounded, developed adult lives of the adults on our staff.
Great disposition, hardworking, smart,
has a
trustworthy.
girlfriend that he's had for like years.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Way, as we like to call you, better Nadav. Now...
Okay.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys think so.
Now, remind us, how did you come into our world?
I sent an email to the email. I'd been a fan for a couple years before I started working here, and then I sent an email. I had been kind of freelancing in the film industry, just trying to get any experience that I could, and so I had built up a little bit of a resume. And then I sent an email to the YMH email, and Nadav saw it, and we went out and had coffee, and he interviewed me.
What struck you about his email?
Just that he approached it the exact same way that I did.
Aww.
Like, he attached like a resume that actually, like, he's like, I want to work here. Also, here's my resume. And the resume looked pretty good. And I was like, oh, okay, he's doing this the right way.
Oh, it wasn't like, yo, man, I'll do whatever. Hook it up. Like that?
Like, I could Google better than you, you dumb fuck. And it's like, oh, cool. Yeah, let's hire you.
I did put a lot of YMH references in there. I'm like,
you did.
Just the thought of working at YMH makes me want to come in for a stroke.
Oh, nice.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
So
you're definitely, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure to be here.
And I do acknowledge your extensive back catalog knowledge of YMH. You do know these things.
A lot of times we bring stuff up and you'll be like, oh, I think I know when that was.
Yeah,
I was a big mommy for a long time.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I've changed. Now, ever since like you were here in the transformation from like regular YMH into some of the heavier stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the heavier stuff we used to run into like once every 4 or 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of got into a real heavy phase for.
Yeah.
Are there some that are memorable to you?
Well, I think Poutine was really kind of the start of
Yes.
all of it.
Norm Summerton.
Yeah, we looked at his tit cups earlier, but then after that,
Yeah, Poutine was wild.
Poutine resurfaced, and we got our hands on that, and I think that really kind of launched us into that area.
So true. That was the turning point.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
shit on fries and eat them.
My favorite things, like when it used to just be Nadav, is he would be like, "This was really hard to work on, man," or like, you know, he'd be like, "Yeah, that clip made me throw up," or something like.
Mhm.
And then when he was like, "Oh, this kid is like, he's proficient, he's smart," he goes, "One of the great things is that I don't have to look at those things now. I just give them to Zolo." And then you developed a system where you would put Post-it notes on the monitor, so you'd only have to look for a second, and then you would cover it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would go based mainly on the audio. I'd just kind of listen and figure out where to cut from there.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but I think I'm kind of past that now because
You're
with-
broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, with a lot of the heavy clips we do now, there's no dialogue or anything, so it's all visual. So I do have to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was fun. And Poutine was right at like the start of me really prepping drops. I think it was pretty early on.
And you were like,
So,
"Holy shit!"
Yeah, it really kind of formed me. I
Some of
think.
the
yeah.
some of the ones you flagged were like this one from 553.
looking at
Oh God.
is
This
my
one was
sperm.
maybe the worst for me.
It's about
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
60 jerk-offs.
This was
Took
really a
about 6
tough one
months
for
to
me.
do this.
Me too.
I'm gonna
I
make
remember
something
seeing
out
this
of it.
one,
I'm not too
eyes
sure
watering,
what.
dry
I want it all
heaving,
to dissolve and
really
melt
bad.
so I can work with
Yeah.
it.
Where this guy worked with his jizz.
Yeah, Tonetta. I thought,
Okay,
well, I
fans,
think
we are
Nadav
back.
and I were both planning on
And here we
going
have
kind of
it
down a
right
deep
here.
dive on him, and then we decided to stay away because it got
Yeah.
pretty gnarly.
Sperm nips.
Yeah.
I mean,
sperm nips.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
this was the one that I developed that system on. I'm like, I can't look at this. There's
Yeah.
no way. Now I'm past it. There's nothing for me now.
Really?
But yeah. What about oatmeal?
That one.
This I think was
I don't
a
like
new
this
level.
one.
Yeah.
This was draining her vaginal abscess.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you not watching at home, we played this in YMH Live 3. And it's pretty gnarly, but again, like, this is maybe my 5th or 6th time watching it, so
Now you're kind
it's a
of.
new level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A new level.
How
What
has it
about
affected
this?
your life?
Does
Oh wow.
This one never really bothered me.
Even when
Really?
the prolapse
You
part
know,
happens.
This had been sent in a bunch before we prepped it, and I kind of figured, like, we'd covered prolapses and stuff. I felt like it was...
Can I confess to you something?
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
Mhm.
Once the prolapse started, I've never watched this clip in full.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to.
You want to do it now?
No. No. Like as
This isn't funny to you?
no. I
But
think this
people are
is
getting
horrifying.
hurt. People are getting hurt though.
I don't like this.
I don't like this
Because
either.
they get pleasure out of it?
No, I don't like the visual
Oh, okay.
of the
Gotcha.
prolapse anuses and stuff. Like I literally, when I saw it happen away, and I've listened, but I won't watch.
I won't watch
don't like
either.
it.
I've seen the prolapses and I saw them touching, and then I was like, meh, 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 meh.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
like
hard.
I don't like the fisting when it's so aggressive and up their intestines and seeing it. It's so it's medically not okay.
Was it okay to watch this for you?
This one
Yeah, I
was
don't mind
disturbing.
this. I don't like
Really
because I see
disturbing.
people pooing a lot in our house.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
those of you that can't see this because we can't play this on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's also from YMH Live 3. It's an older gentleman. He browns on the floor and he sticks a dildo up his ass and
then he
has some fun
sucks
with it
on
and he
that,
sucks on
yeah.
it and yeah.
And then he just basically bathes in his own shit, and then
Yeah.
he blows a kiss at the end of the thing.
Has
Nice little
this
sign off?
has I mean, you've slowly become accustomed to these clips. What has it done to you personally? Like, has it affected your relationships? Your
Not yet,
You're
I don't
okay.
think,
Yeah.
but it might have some lasting damage. I've been told.
Who tells you that?
I mean, I see it in the comments, and I'll bring up some of the stuff I'm working on with friends, and they're like, "That's gonna fuck
Yeah.
you up in the head." And I'm, well, maybe.
It'll fuck you up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Well, what's sweet is that this is your formative time in your life. Your early 20s, your brain is still growing, and I'm so happy that we can contribute to these wires and channels being formed in your mind.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of it. No, you do great work here, man.
Great solo.
Really.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys think so.
I hope
so together.
because you're still studying.
I am. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, I'm kind of balancing both. Right now.
None of your classmates have a similar job.
They don't. No. So that's nice to know. Yeah.
You are so ahead of the curve, man. I'm just amazed at you and how mature you are. Because like when I was what were you doing at Zolo's age? 21.
21.
Jacking your dick and
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Pretty much. But at 21, I was a junior. I guess I graduated at 22.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you'll.
Yeah, I think I'll be graduating at 22.
I worked at America's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There you go.
There you go.
That's something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I use that every day. Every day.
Dealing with criminals and degenerates.
Yeah,
in the
no,
studio.
it's nice to have, a good person on staff.
It is. I can tell Tom needs to shit. Is that accurate?
I kind of got to shit.
Yeah, I can see it too. I see it in his eyes.
So you sense the fussiness.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, let's wrap this up. Like he's.
Yeah.
There was a moment before this segment started where I farted and everybody knew that it was a fart that means you got to shit.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at.
Is it knocking at the door?
Yeah. What do you plan for 2021, Zolo?
Working with you guys and hopefully, being able just to focus in on this and all the great content we're doing.
We're doing a lot of stuff. It's going to be expanding.
Of stuff.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
It is very exciting.
And finish up with this college already.
This nonsense.
I know, right?
Just studying stupid
It's really
shit.
getting in the way of working on stuff that
like
matters.
this.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have so many damn exams, we'd have 10 of these clips.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's slowing me down.
It really is.
Well, graduate so you can come to us full time.
I'll be there.
All right.
Go take your shit, Tom.
Go
All right.
for it.
I got to go. We are back, and this is our final member of the staff, our technical director, our know-it-all, the man who manages all the technical stuff for the live shows, the cameras, the boards. He does it all. The one and only
Fidra Highway.
Annie.
Yay, Annie.
You know what it is. Annie, thank you very much.
And the most fashionable of the crew.
Without a
I would
doubt.
say.
Without a doubt. I mean, Nadav switched up this year where he started to dress up nicely for show day. Zolo has nice style.
He dresses very well too.
Josh does his do I live outside? Kind
Potter,
of look.
yeah.
Yeah, Potter. And then Chris is sage, bro, you got to burn it. And and then Annie's like, pow.
Always.
Yes. Cool style. Very cool.
I remember you guys said in the beginning you wanted me to try a Tommy Bahama. I still got to rock that.
Yes.
Oh my God, you can make that.
That's
look
the thing.
cool.
You can wear shit that is whack, and then it becomes cool.
It's about how you wear it. It's like it doesn't really matter what you wear as long as you feel whatever you're wearing. I mean, people are gonna feel you.
Yeah, but there's this thing where it's not to if any of the guys were I'm gonna put on a Tommy Bahama shirt, you just go oh, you look kind of like a dork, and then if you put it on, you'd be like, oh, wearing Tommy Bahama.
Awesome.
I get it.
Well, I think one time
Cool.
you wore a Paisley shirt somewhere. Were we at dinner? Maybe you wore a Paisley shirt, and I was like, this guy's rocking a pattern. Google Paisley.
Are you talking about that when I look like a tourist?
I don't know.
Talking
Here.
about that one?
It's like a crazy pattern it's a pattern like
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You have a shirt like that, right? And I remember being like, only Prince and Annie could rock this crazy shit.
You pull off a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment.
Were you always a stylish dude, as a kid?
No.
No?
Hell no. I was dressed by my mom until 13 years old, man. I had no sense of style. I remember I thought I used to dress based on music videos.
Yeah.
So any dude that I saw in a music video, big chains, I dressed like that in school. I wish I had a picture.
You wore
for
big chains?
I wore big chains. I had shirts that would go to my knees.
Oh, when
I'd
the
sag,
oversized T-shirts were in? Yeah.
And past
And
when
past.
they were in. Yeah.
Okay.
That was just I just copied music videos until I found that people don't actually dress like that.
Oh yeah. But you found your own style then. Which is good.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's kind of if I like it, then I'll wear it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a
That's the
rule.
best philosophy I think for fashion, right? Like,
Definitely.
wear it.
Absolutely.
And you're so smart. You're so good at what you do. I'm so
Definitely.
blown away.
And you shine in the live shows. So you love the live events.
Live shows are, it's so dope to be able to transfer that knowledge because it's something that I gave up in going full time here was live shows, live production.
Yeah.
That's where I've come from. I've done that for years. And I thought it was just going to go away. I thought maybe I was just going to be a skill that I couldn't utilize anymore. And here we are.
Dude, it's notable
know.
how amped up you are on live nights.
He gets so excited.
Yeah, you get juiced.
I
Like
love it.
before you're like pacing, I can tell you're like thinking and stuff, but afterwards you're like, what? You're all fired up, man.
Fired up.
Yeah, it's I love it. It's my pride. Yeah.
One thing I love about you is that you and I have a mutual adoration of one Tony Johns.
Oh my God, Tony Johns. He's my favorite. I feel like if it wasn't,
It's the best, dude.
I feel like I wouldn't be half the man I am if it wasn't for all the women in my life that I've been.
Oh my God, I thought you were gonna say one for Tony John. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. Like, just a tweaker, guys. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
And Eddie can do a good Tony Johns.
Hell yeah, because I'm telling you, if it wasn't for like, I remember we look at people that you would probably be if you didn't meet Christina.
Oh yeah.
If I didn't meet the women that I met that formed me into who I am, I'd be Tony John.
Yeah.
I'd be Tony. I feel like I'm basically him, just without the DUI.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm that close.
Pretty close.
Baby, woo!
I wonder which guy. Oh, I guess I'd be Leo, right? Is that who I would be?
You?
Okay, you come.
Yeah, you'd be Leo. 100%.
Oh, you were the guy
God.
that said, oh man, it was like, he wore the pink shirt and he's like, you guys are all my whores. What's up? You remember that guy? you said that was gonna be you.
Which guy wore the pink?
He was wearing the hot pink shirt and he had like all the women around him.
I don't remember.
Was he old?
He was old.
Yeah, it sounds. Oh, was it the pimp? The guy that ran the bunny ranch?
Is that him?
Oh, that could have been him.
That could have been him.
That could have been him. Bald guy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Dennis Hoff. That guy.
Boom. That's the dude.
Him? Yeah,
that's what
me.
you said.
Yeah, that would be me.
Look at all these hoes, babe.
Oh my God, I so would have been like, I could open a brothel in Nevada, get my fake teeth.
Oh
and be
my
like,
God.
come to my new business.
But the sad thing is about Dennis is that he had an affinity for one of those hoes. He
Yeah.
really fell in love
Yes.
with one of the blonde.
Yes.
And
then she went past her time, and then
she turned 30.
Yeah, that 30 is so old when you think about it. A
Shit,
woman
man.
who's 31, you're like, oh, are you 81?
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
gross.
get it.
Damn, I'm about to turn 30. That's
Whoa.
yeah. I'm super close, and it is a little weird. Yeah, it feels
is,
old.
yeah.
It feels old, but
30 felt more of like a, I don't know why, like an event.
Yeah.
Like a change than 40.
Same.
When I turned 30, I remember like all throughout 20s, I was like, 29, turn 30. And then you're like, oh, I don't know. For me, I was like, oh, I'm 30. Like that in a weird way marks official adulthood.
Mhm.
Like you're an adult, like technically at 18, but I feel like your 20s, you're figuring stuff out. You turn 30 and it's like, there are no excuses. You don't have an excuse if you're 30 and you're like,
You're
whatever.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then you turn 40, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I've been a grown up for a
Yeah,
decade.
like, exactly.
now.
It's like a decade of adulthood.
And now you're really just an adult. At 40, you're like, oh, I have no hope for being cool anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just
You can still be cool though.
getting lamer.
You can be cool.
you guys are cool as fuck. What you mean?
Well, not the way that you guys are. Like, you're cool. Like, you have a house party and you're like, listen to music no one knows about. And, like, that's the kind of cool I can't be anymore. Like, I can't be like, oh my God, this new band. You know? Like, that's super lame.
Yeah.
You know?
What
Like-
you mean? You put me on to some of those TikTok
I
songs.
know.
What you mean? You're cool as fuck. Don't.
I mean,
don't
I'm
play
cool-
this humble game.
It's cool in a different way. Like 40's cool is like I can buy better sneakers maybe just because I have, you're older and you have more resources. But that's it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? 40, you're fucking an adult.
But you made a big
30 years
thing
old.
by coming full time here. That was a big deal
That was
for
a
you.
big deal.
Yeah, it's only because every other time I went full time, there's been some huge, screw over of some kind. So I got like traumatized where I went freelance and did my own thing for like 6 years, and it like there's been a bunch of companies since then that have asked, and it wasn't even a consideration. I'm just like, of course not. Like that would never happen because, I mean, anything could happen. Now you control that game, but this is the only place where it felt like that's not bad.
It's like we're that bitch, that special bitch that turned Annie around.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like
that bitch.
There were all these hoes, and
Yep.
then he met us, and he's
Yeah.
like, I could hit that shit over and over. That's my
That's
forever.
exactly how I think about Annie. Thank you. Thank you for putting that in
Is
my
that how
head.
you felt about me?
Yes.
You're like all these different hoes. Then you met me, and you're like, I could hit that shit.
Yeah.
Do you have to shit again?
No.
Oh.
No. I was thinking about hitting it again.
Let's go. I love it. I love this energy. Yo, you guys posted that picture a while ago. That's mad goals, dude. I forget I'm pretty sure it was on Instagram. You guys are cute as fuck.
Thank
you.
You guys are
Thank
cute
you.
as fuck.
Here's something else that's cute.
Oh, you fucking.
What are you doing?
This is one of the
Tom?
ones
to ruin
that
a moment.
that the
That is so
everybody has the one that
nasty,
sticks with
dude.
them, and
Tom, thank you.
Oh, wait, she did it again?
Oh
shit!
well, you got to do it again. You just
on, I don't
ruined
like
it.
the barf. Would you stop? I don't want
I
it.
went down my windpipe.
The fuck did she say?
That went down my windpipe.
Yeah, no shit.
She's coughing cum.
Oh man.
I went down my windpipe.
Wait, was that the
Is
drop?
that her?
That's so funny.
I went down my windpipe.
That is not how she said it.
That's
is that
her. That's her. Yeah.
I went down my windpipe.
Yeah. I think the problem is
How did you
she
hear
didn't
that?
sound normal saying it because there was gum in her throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because somebody had built a special contraption for a just used condom to slingshot it down.
Why
her.
don't I have no memory of this clip. I think I blocked this one out.
I kind of didn't remember it, and then I was asking Nadav, "Hey, what does Annie hate?" And he was like, he definitely didn't like that clip of the condom being slingshotted into the woman's throat. You remember seeing that the first time?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was as close as I've ever got. I just got closer to throwing up.
Really?
For the second time. You would think you'd get, I don't know how you guys are building this fucking tolerance or whatever. Fuck that. I don't get no tolerance. That was even worse the second time because I knew what was coming. You know, it's like a scary movie. You know the jump scare is coming, so it gets even scarier.
Yeah.
It was just like that.
It was scary. That was that was disgusting.
I went down my windpipe. I down my windpipe.
I can't believe you heard that.
Yeah.
That's so hard to understand. You heard it.
Yeah.
Like, of course you said it.
I have a trained ear for these really cool things. All the things that no one wants to hear. I'm like, I heard it very clearly.
Can we, for 2021, can we not have a girl putting cum in her windpipe?
Can you want to like start a new show or something?
No, but you know, no.
Wait, what? You want to do what?
Well, I thought we were gonna turn a new leaf in 2021. Like dial. No, okay, never mind. I misheard. Sorry, I misheard at the meeting. I don't know.
Just happened.
What do you want to do?
No, sorry. I really thought we were gonna dial it back.
Dial back what?
Just this stuff. No. All right, never mind. Sorry. Continue. Let's go on with the show. Forget what I just said.
It's so funny. The when I first came here, everybody would ask me like, "Well, how do you like it there?" Because I hear all the laughs and stuff. Like, how is it actually working in a studio like that? And every answer, it was always the same. It's like, it's 100% genuine. The laughs you hear in the back,
Yeah.
it's not a track. It's
I'm
not
like, isn't that
forced.
funny when people are like, "Yeah, you got your laugh track," and I'm like, "You think that a
Nadav,
podcast
you mean?
has a huh?"
Nadav, our
Yeah.
All
but
of
like,
them.
but all of them are laugh. But like Nadav is a loud laugh. But people are like, why? I've had people be like, "Why do you have the laugh track?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
And they're
What?
serious.
Yeah. I don't know. No, it's fun. It's a fun
It
environment.
is fun,
Yeah.
and you fit right in. I
You
have
do.
to say, I feel like you are. I mean, all of you guys are, but immediately I was like, "Yeah, this one's got the shining. You've got the secret sauce."
That's true.
Well, you made that really
wackiness.
You made that really genuine and nice. But what I was going to say was, though,
Uh-oh.
is it was It used to be my answer.
Oh.
That used to be all I do all day is laugh. That's a dream come true. Of course I love my job.
Yeah.
And then it became every day I get closer and closer to throwing up, going back to therapy. That's now my answer.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really know. I laugh and then I puke. I'm not sure how I like my job. I don't know.
Maybe you're right then. Maybe we should pull back on it.
I don't know, man.
That's a good point.
I think he's, you go through cycles.
You
right?
do go through cycles. I mean, there's jokes that like hit for a month or two, and then they kind of, and then maybe the heavy clips are coming to an end. I don't know.
I don't think you should put them to an end. I mean, you already kind of did with the show. They're kind of a special treat.
There are like live shows, yeah.
Special treat.
Yeah, the regular show doesn't have like all the.
Oh, this is my favorite. Here it is, Poutine.
I've actually never seen this clip.
Seriously?
Yep, and I've switched it multiple times. Never seen it.
Take a look. This is my favorite one.
I can't do it. I'm not gonna
add the special ingredient.
do it. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do that. Oh shit!
What is
Y'all
this
are
tattoo
fucked up, man.
Wait. Yeah. Lavette Norman.
How could you possibly like that? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I like the part with the cheese on it. There's the poo. And it's in a dog bowl.
So we just dig right in there. It's on number 8. Okay?
He's so sweet about it.
Don't you smile.
He's like,
Now you see why being French Canadian is so good, eh? Oh, look at this gooey turd. Coated, cheesy.
No.
It's rough. Yeah, that ruined a lot of people's day. And I know that my parents didn't like it.
I don't like it either.
Anyway,
do you have any resolutions for 2021? Anything exciting?
Anything?
Resolutions for 2021. Oh boy.
You seem to have a pretty good life, though. I mean, you have roommates you like, you have friends, like you have a good thing going.
I got a DUI.
Are you gonna get a DUI this year, like Tony John?
A DUI, yeah, that's
baby.
Baby.
And I'm sure everybody wants to know, how's your pooping going? Let's just give them an update too.
Dude, I've started to block people now that send me that message. They're like, hey dude, when's the last time you infinite block. It's the only thing that needs to talk about online now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is your shitting.
Insta block. All right, well then don't do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean I don't know. The answer is I don't know though. I don't pay attention anymore. I don't know.
So you don't even know when you've shit last time. Okay.
I definitely failed No Shit November this year though. It's a shame.
You did.
It's a shame.
So you took a dump in the month of November? That's what you're saying? Oh.
I did.
What a bummer.
Yeah. I'm pretty weak.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
I think I did. I don't know. Like
just now?
No. Well, now for sure. But I did. I would guess 90 dumps or something like that.
In November?
Yeah.
At least 2 a day, huh?
Yeah, at least.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said 90?
Well, he had a colonoscopy in
yeah, so
November.
that I had even.
Oh.
But I mean, certain days 3, sometimes 4 dumps a day, but sometimes 2. Never less than 2.
Never less
Most
than
days
2.
3, I would say.
I can't understand it. I expected my doctor to be on the side of like because Dr. Drew was so kind of like, I mean, some people take shits every 2 weeks. I was like, okay, so this is going to be normal when I bring it to like a medical environment. My doctor was like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever been told as a doctor. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted to hear. So what do you mean? Like, what should I do about it? She's like, take Metamucil, like shit more. What do you mean?
Yeah, shit more. So will you be following this advice?
No. No
You're
Metamucil.
still not going to shit.
I can't do it. I hate
I gotta
it. I just
talk
hate
about it. So
shit, here we go.
now hold on, because if I don't shit for one day, I feel heavy. I feel bloated. I feel it.
That
in
is
my
the part
guts.
that's the only part I'm really confused by.
Yeah, you don't feel
how
that.
the feeling.
No, it's what it might be. There was a clip you guys played when I wasn't here, when I was sick that week, of a guy saying all you have to do is sit on the toilet, pretend like you shit.
I remember that.
100% right. That's exactly what except I don't go to the toilet. I could do it right over there.
But
just pretend.
I feel like you would actually physically and emotionally feel better. Like you're unaware of the feeling that you would feel because you haven't regularly done it. That you will feel lighter and just healthier and just overall, because most people go every day.
I mean, ignorance is bliss, man. I'm gonna chill right here, my dude. I don't like it. I don't like shit. That's just the way
Maybe
it is, man.
maybe in your 30s you'll learn to
there
let
it
it
is.
go.
Yeah, that's my
let
New
it go.
Year's.
Whatever's inside of you.
That's
let it
the goal of your 30s. This next decade is to shit every day.
go. Yeah. There you go.
I want pop.
God.
Pop. You know, it's funny. I never thought about it until you said it, or I forget which one you just said it, but that condom was just used.
Yeah.
I never thought about, like, they just fucked and they're like, I have a good idea.
Yeah.
I know what we could do for
that
fun.
That guy is a like, you can tell that he's the type of guy who is like, you're going to do this. You know? He, like, she doesn't look super excited to be doing this. Like, the visual is that she's like, and the guy is making it happen. So, yeah, he definitely just finished. Pretty wild.
I don't know how you do that.
Well,
but people are into some things. I got no shame for them. I don't want to watch you. That's all.
I hear you.
Was Sue Woo this year?
Sue
Woo? That was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sue Woo was last year. I'm so glad you guys got off that. I'm telling you, there would have been some mayhem. There would have been some things happening, man.
Yeah, I know.
How you like that? Why you do this?
And he was one of the most vocal people during the Suwu time to be like, you got to stop
you
with
guys,
Suwu.
This is serious.
Yeah.
You went on stage with a full red suit and put it on Instagram and said Suwu. Like, what are you doing?
That's what we do. We're impulsive. You know, that's comedy comes
Comedians.
from the idea that this will be good, this will be funny. I'm not gonna think, and then sometimes you go like, holy shit, that was a home run, and then sometimes you're like, yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
That was a bad one.
Yeah. And Suwu, you weren't the only one. I was contacted by other people, even LAPD.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Gang Division.
I heard they said that's not a very good idea. You should stop.
Yep.
We don't. Yeah, we make bad decisions. on the
No,
show.
there's
We've
a
been
whole
fired.
record of them. It's called Your Mom's House Podcast. And you can go through the library and hear a bunch of bad decisions.
That's true.
Yeah. But look, this is the most fun doing this show. We've always said that, like, you know, love doing stand-up. It is definitely my passion, my identity. I'm he, him comic. But doing this podcast has become just, I don't know, it's such a part of our life now. It feels like, you know, it's like getting together with family or whatever. And
I know. I think the one blessing of this whole year, as I said at the top of the show, is that we got deeper into the YMH world, and it really gave us an opportunity to do these live shows and create other content. Had not been for this pandy, we may not have gotten Lindsay on board too.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
And we got deeper in it with everybody. So
that's true.
And we're just so happy that all you guys work here, and we
Yeah.
appreciate you. And
I'm glad you're part of the team, Annie.
And everybody watching and listening, thank you guys. Because what a shitbird year it would have been without this podcast.
That's true. And New Year's, if you're listening when this comes out, New Year's is tomorrow. So you will be doing Two Bears Live. If you want to watch and party with us, we're going to be getting fucked up.
Oh my God.
Can't wait for that.
So, I booked a ride this time. No one has to drive me home.
Yeah. Smart.
I booked a ride.
Smart.
But yeah, it's a great year. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody here, for being a part of it. Thank you for listening. Gene?
We did it again, bro. Another year.
Let's go out on one of my favorite songs of the year, Feathering It by Hen Dog. This thing fucking slaps. We'll see you guys in the new year.
You dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch. I'm a private person. What's up there, Tomo? Listen here. You just lost your life. How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? When you're feathering it, brother. What a rush. How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? Let's go. Ta-ta there, retard. You know who you're talking to? Peterson Connell. Peterson Connell, bitch. Yeah. You're fired, okay? You didn't follow proto, bitch. Yeah. Retired double agent. There you fuck face. Let's go. You a faggot? Put your brain on fire. You a faggot? You You a faggot, bitch? Yeah. Oh, you know what? You're fired, bud. See these wire? Baby raper on your face. You don't have no authority over me, bitch. You a faggot? You just ruined your life. You a faggot, bitch. What's up there, Tomo? Listen here. You just lost your life. How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? Let's go. Don't be scared. Burn the fucking damn skin just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go. When you're feathering it, brother, what a rush. Now that's a thrill, motherfuckers. Light yourself on fire. Light your brain on fire. Doesn't that feel good? When you're feathering it, brother, what a rush. How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? What's up there, Tomo? Listen here. You just lost your life. How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? How do you get a job here, there, fuckface? Go. Take it easy, fuckhead. Fucking asshole. Ta-ta there, retard.
We're still.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You gotta shit soon. Hi, Mommy. Thanks, Jeans. Thank you for watching this episode of Your Mom's House. And if you had a great time, watch more videos here, here, here. And don't forget to subscribe here, here, here so that you will know when a Your Mom's House video comes out immediately. Thanks, Jeans.